Welcome to Unrolled, episode number 79, and my name is Mike. Across the table from me is Chuck. Here in Backwards Hats, that's a nice hat. We got Drew and Jeremy. Yeah, backwards hats this way, forwards hats over here.
Nice.
Welcome everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, I got an email. We got 500 subscribers. We just hit the 500.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, YouTube said it was a big deal.
Did you send you like a plaque and stuff?
Yeah, I think it's a gold record or something. I don't know. So, a gold play sign.
Yeah.
So,
Wow, the thing just keeps going, doesn't it?
yeah. Well, it's either that or it never works. So,
Oops, pick your
yeah.
poison.
So we go with go hard.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Drinking some water today, huh, bud?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think
Nice.
it's probably the best move. You know?
What's that? Drinking water?
Yeah.
Oh.
Considering that's what we're made of, that's probably a good option.
You like that berry one? Is that the with the bubbles?
Yeah, it's very mild. Little tickle on the palate with the carbonation.
All right.
Yeah, I like it.
All right.
Man. How about you? Has that got any bubbles in it?
No, only if I get a straw, I can blow some bubbles
Right,
in
fart
it.
in it.
So, right.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's how I always fart in my water.
I'll tell you what, Melissa got a 12-pack of these the other day, and it was a tea one.
Oh, really?
It was real faint, like a real diluted tea taste, but it was very good.
Huh. I haven't had the tea one.
Mm-hmm.
You ordering them offline?
I think she did, yeah. I don't know what the cheapest place to get him is. I mean, the marketing was fantastic for him.
Yeah. Like watching that guy's story is pretty awesome. So, what he was doing.
You know, there's a whole movement of people, I was reading this story from this religious group, and I don't know what religion, I'm sure it was some form of Christianity, that was just totally up in fucking arms about that company.
When you're selling your soul for the...
Yeah, just the whole marketing thing, you know, and taking it very literal. Very literal.
They doubled down on it with a commercial.
Did they?
Did they really?
Liquid Death did?
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
They doubled down on it with a commercial. I can't, you seen, you ever watch Adult Swim?
Oh, yeah.
You watch the show Mr. Pickles?
No.
You never seen the show Mr. Pickles?
I don't think so.
Mr. Pickles is a satanic dog.
Okay.
Right. Does all kinds of satanic things. Like
Right.
Cuts people's arm, kills people, basically.
Sure.
And everybody just thinks he's this innocent dog, right?
Right.
The kid knows that he's doing things, but he's always threatening the kids, keep your mouth shut. So they did that style commercial.
Gotcha.
They doubled down on it.
Yeah, it went hard, huh?
Yeah.
That's good.
Which is what companies should do. I said the same thing about Bud Light. I was like, they should have just doubled down. They already fucked themselves.
Right.
Double down.
Yeah, I mean, if that's your new thing, you better own it.
Is this, was it an animated commercial, Chuck?
I think so, yeah.
Holy
yeah,
shit,
it
it's
was
violent as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dude, there's Oh, dude, that's sick.
Yeah.
I like the skateboarder.
Sourced and bottled in majestic mountains. Liquid Death Mountain water will murder your thirst.
Come on.
It gets worse, man. They just
Phone ringing.
jeez.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. Well, gratuity will get you everything, right?
Right.
I like how he cuts the
See?
skateboarder's legs off. And they
Bud
land
Light
on
should have done something like that.
Right.
Except with dicks.
Right. Bud Light should have just pulled cans out of assholes.
Or put them in them.
Or
Should've
put them in them.
Should have been a Bud Light can for a head instead of the Liquid Death can.
Yeah,
Should have ran around cutting off dicks.
Right.
There's an angle for
yeah.
everything,
Fucking
right?
perfect marketing.
Yeah.
Would have pulled Bud Light right out of the shitter.
Oh, man. Well played, Chuck.
You
Well
know-
played. Oh, it's early for metaphors and puns, but I like
Right.
it.
Right. It's awesome.
It's I don't like when people backpedal on that shit, you know?
Oh, yeah, no. I mean,
No, double down. You already did it. You already fucked yourself. Double down.
Yeah.
Or at least, maybe you didn't even fuck yourself. Maybe that was somebody's real intention. But like you said, they just didn't fucking own it. Like,
Yeah.
As soon as you don't own
They
it,
bitch out.
it looks
Oh, no, they
disingenuous,
fucked
right?
themselves. I mean, your company is built off the money of cheap, poor rednecks.
Right.
And you're going to make their spokesperson
right.
fucking, and I'm not saying this because
Yeah.
whatever they're trans, I'm saying this because he's a fucking weirdo.
Right, I hear you, man. I know what you're saying. Totally, I get you.
He's a weirdo that's trans. It's not. He's just that. Whatever they is a fucking weirdo.
Well, how it's so crazy, like in this society, how it doesn't matter what your label is, which labels are sort of dumb anyway because we're all so malleable. Like, you can always change, but it's not the label; it's how polarizing you are, right?
Right.
And then there's the label, but then everybody hangs their hat on that label, like you just said, right?
You can't be weird and be. You know what I mean? You can't be an asshole if you're trans. Or you can't, I mean, you are, but you can't call people an asshole if they're trans too, because then you're transphobic. No, that person's just a fucking asshole.
Right, yeah, that's sort of been problematic for a long time, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Caitlyn Jenner just ran over and killed somebody. I mean, when they were Bruce, this shit happened.
Right.
It's not a good person.
In this day and age, it never goes away.
No, it doesn't.
Right.
It doesn't.
You know, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we got away with, but, you know, nowadays, you ain't getting away with anything. You know?
Nah, dude.
That's not a good person. It's not because...
Right, not because of
Not
what they're
because
doing
it's
now.
Caitlyn Jenner, but they are trans, not because they're trans, it's because they're not a good person.
Well, sometimes you need to run somebody over, you know?
Should have been standing there.
Right. What are you doing standing on the sidewalk, bro? Just fucking... You see me coming.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Precisely.
How's that Navido stock?
Dude, you
I
should,
know,
you should
it-
probably sell it today.
I know, it's up like fucking 10% right now.
Yeah, because,
It's at, what, 410?
well, it's up 22. It's 411.
411.
Yeah, so I mean, you probably made another $20 off your, your investment, right?
Right. Well, the purchase went through today. So I ended up buying high because I couldn't buy over the holiday.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Damn.
yeah, it's fucking... Well, they just hit $1 trillion market cap.
Which is insanity.
Yeah, that just got announced an hour ago. So now they're fucking going to explode, hopefully.
$1 trillion valuation for a company is
Right.
crazy.
Trillion. Like, we're done with B's. We're just going straight to T's.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to maintain that, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, they should... I bet you they split the stock.
They already did.
Well, I bet you they're going to split it after this week if they keep climbing like that.
I mean, they already...
You're up 6% at our market open.
I think they...
Well, we're a few hours in now.
I mean, I think they split it, like, was it 6-1 or 1-6 or whatever it was, like, last year. So,
Right. I think it'll... But it happens again. We'll see. Just so they can get more market share.
Man.
Split it, sell it. Did you guys do anything fun over the weekend? You got, like, for the holiday?
What did we do?
You did a pool party when I was doing an event, whatever day that was.
Yeah, so that was...
Saturday?
Yeah, that was cool. Went and hung out a little bit and sat around a pool. Left that.
Did you go down to... Did you find the spot where the foam
Dude,
stuff?
we went to it, but, like, it was all closing up.
Oh, really?
And it was still, like, an hour and a half left, and, like, the corn truck thing was closed.
Well, they
and-
sold out.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they sold out. It was pretty cool. I think they're going to do it next month, too. Just, like, once a month, do a parking lot party.
That's cool. I didn't even know that Tropical Snow was there.
Yeah, it just opened.
Yeah, no, a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
But man, yeah, there was a good crowd. Like Chuck got down there right when I was down there.
What
And,
was it?
it's a parking lot party, so they had like a couple food trucks.
Oh, right.
A guy that sets up and does barbecue like everywhere. He was at the farmers market.
That's good food.
That meat in the cup or mac and meat. That's
Yeah,
my favorite
what we
thing he
had.
makes.
That was good
No
food.
kidding.
He sits outside of Raging
Good
Cajun.
food.
Okay.
You ever
gotcha.
come out at
Yeah.
night
Oh, that
from
dude.
band practice?
Right,
yeah,
right,
yeah,
right,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he was down
Huh.
at Noodles. They call them
Okay.
Noodles.
No shit.
Yeah, his noodles are good too.
Right
And
on,
they're
man.
covered with cheese and meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
Heck yeah.
right on, man. What'd you do this weekend?
Disappeared for a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, me too.
yeah, yeah. I went to the Foundry.
Over in St. Louis?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool pad. I like that
Yeah,
place.
yeah, it was cool. I went in and ordered some pizza,
Yeah.
and then they're supposed to text me whenever it was ready, and I did about 1.5 grams of mushrooms,
Yeah.
and so I ordered a mushroom pizza, and I sat outside and people watched, and I was like, like 3 hours went by, and I just still didn't have my pizza.
Oh my gosh.
Really?
I never got a text.
No kidding.
So I go in, like, right as they're shutting down. I mean, I was elevated.
Sure.
And so I picked up my pizza and sat back out there and ate my pizza. And
That's cool.
yeah.
Hopefully they made it fresh.
No.
No?
I just sat there for 3 hours.
Oh, nice. Well, so you didn't burn the roof of your mouth. That's
No,
good.
I definitely didn't. No. I go, why didn't you text me? And they're like, you could have checked in. And then why'd I give you my phone number in the first
You
fucking
could have
place?
checked in.
Yeah.
That blame shifting is
Dude,
hard, boy.
it drives me
Ooh,
insane. I kind of
man.
lost my shit a little bit.
I bet, dude.
I'm kind of done with that place for a hot minute.
I'd like to sort of make my pizza, man.
Right, dude, I was just kind of floating. So
I got some really good like raw tuna over the Foundry at one of those little kiosk
Yeah,
things. Yeah, it was super good. Super
yeah.
good.
We were sitting outside. It was just, I mean, the weather's been absolutely stunning at night. So
Yeah, totally.
we're just sitting outside, man. We got the little lights overhead and just people watching, man, watching everybody take selfies. There's a group of about 9 people, 9 girls that were. I thought they were throwing up gang signs, but they were all hearing impaired and they were doing ASL. And then I was mesmerized by
Right.
everybody
Right.
communicating without saying a word.
It's pretty.
So
good.
yeah, it was actually really, really beautiful. So
That's dope. Dude.
yeah, no. So then I made it home, and dude, I started to just get super tired after eating a pizza, and
Yeah.
so I just kind of went home. Last night we shot off some fireworks. It was a friend of mine's birthday,
Yeah.
so they're like they're new to the area, and they asked if fireworks were illegal in Alton. And I go, well, fireworks are illegal in the state of Illinois. And they're like, well, what do you think's going to happen? I go, just say you're new here. And they're
Was
just
this last night?
last night.
I saw people shooting off some pretty big ones up on top of the hill as I was leaving the city.
Oh yeah, that was us.
Was it really? That's
Yeah.
fucking funny. I
Yeah.
thought, who in the fuck? It's not even June yet.
Nah, their firstborn turned 18. So
Oh, rad.
Yeah, so
Super
we
cool.
we had a barbecue and then shot off fireworks and just had a little fire sitting there, man. Just
Yeah.
that property line's super cool, man, because you get the bridge and the
Yeah,
river.
that's right. Where I saw it was right at the Clark and
Yeah.
leaving town after practice.
Yeah, right out. So I got done and was trying to walk off a little bit of whiskey last night, so I just walked through the cemetery.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck
So
yeah,
it was
good for you,
it was
man.
cool. So
Very nice, dude. I fucking got lost this weekend too, man. My girlfriend surprised me with. Well, first and foremost, this weekend has historically been a motherfucker for me.
right,
Like, and people,
Right.
they're like, Happy Memorial Day, and I want to fucking punch them in their throat.
right.
No more.
Right.
This was the raddest Memorial Day weekend I've had in a long time, probably decades actually. It's also like it's funny that Memorial Day is the loss for me for like 36 airmen, right? In 2 different occasions. So mass casualty, suicide, or terrorist attacks, right? One in Saudi Arabia and one in Israel. So anyway,
Every time.
it's been difficult at best to like get myself out of that fucking headspace of loss and lack and all that bullshit. And then it's also the anniversary of my wedding, which I'm no longer married after 27 years.
Right.
So this would have been the 28th year of marriage for me. And so I knew it was like, man, this is going to be a heavy fucking weekend. And man, this woman, I cannot tell you how incredible it is to be in a relationship where she came in, she said, hey, listen, I've planned a trip. We're going to get you out of here. We're going to get you out of town. We're going to get you out of this environment. She took me down to Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Oh, nice.
And man, we just did some fucking killer hiking, had some great food. Went out to a big ass lake about 30 minutes away. Did more hiking there. Just really got back out in nature and
Nice.
just allowed that sort of vibe to hit you again. And I got done with the weekend and we're driving home yesterday and I'm just like smiling and thinking, man, that's what it's like to just fucking be.
Right.
You know, to not live in the past, to not have all that bullshit affect you. It's still there. It doesn't
Oh, yeah.
change it.
It's not
but
going away.
to be able to not have an emotion connected with it, that's pretty rad, dude.
Did you get them jorts while you were in Arkansas?
No, dude, I went down correct, bro. I knew where I was going, and I said I better cut some more off.
Did you get into the hot spring? Is there a hot spring?
No, you know what? It's funny. We didn't. We didn't.
Arkansas?
We didn't
Better
make.
be.
We didn't make any plans to get to have private like bathrooms or anything.
Right.
So or bathhouses or whatever. So we decided not to do the public ones and instead just spend our time out like at the lakes and rivers and.
Did you guys get in the water? Just kind of look at it and
just,
walk around?
No. We soaked our feet and our legs
Yeah.
in it. You know,
Yeah.
in the cold one. Like there's only a couple spots in hot springs where you can actually get to the hot water,
Right.
about 140 degrees, and so we just chilled. I mean, after a long hike, it's nice to put your feet in some ice cold water.
Oh
and,
yeah.
You know, so we chilled there. I read her some of a book that we've been reading by Don Miguel Ruiz called The Mastery of Self. Pretty good book. I'd recommend anything
Nice.
from that guy. Yeah, we just wrapped up one called The Mastery of Love. Same guy that did the 4 Agreements. Like, really, really good shit.
Nice.
So it's nice sitting in the woods reading a book.
Just the two of you?
Yes.
Take dog?
Nope.
Nope.
Dog stay with my grandmother.
Nice.
Yeah, that's another thing, dude. Over the past couple of years, like she's been my rock,
Yeah.
my canine. But
Yeah.
it's I don't know, man. Like
Females helping take a little bit off, huh?
yes, but also along with that is that being alone for the past year and a half
Right.
helped me to realize just how good it is for me to be alone with no other distraction.
Right.
Whereas my dog gave me that company and that peace that I needed while I was still healing from like PTSD bullshit and a fucked up marriage.
Right.
Now my canine, my dog she does more for other people when we go out and about.
Right.
Which is cathartic and therapeutic for me to see that
Sure.
or to facilitate that. But no longer do I like require her services.
Gotcha.
So yeah, so now it's like, okay, my grandmother really digs her being around. She's gonna hang out with grandma for the weekend.
There you go.
You know, my son, maybe he wants her. There you go.
Right.
You know, maybe I take off and she hangs out with my girlfriend.
Right.
I mean, it's not all about me anymore.
That's cool.
But I needed that space. I needed that gap
Right.
in between input from other people
Right.
to realize that, like, it's really good to not always have noise coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whether it's from a dog or fucking environment or person or anything.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird when it's quiet.
It can be when
Yeah.
you're not used to it.
Yeah.
But then whenever you get used to it and the noise comes back in, it's the opposite.
Yeah.
And I think it's even harder because you're like, oh fuck, you can't turn the noise off.
Right.
You know, and meditation helps with that. Like even meditating standing in the supermarket aisle, like or checkout, like to meditate, you know, to yourself or whatever. But noise is noise, man.
I just try to not get super mad and throw fucking Skittles at the supermarket.
Like open the bag or like with the
Just,
closed
just
bag?
with closed bag, it'll hurt more.
Well, it's definitely more volume, more of an impact.
I actually, like, when I'm in there, man, I do zone out, and I just, like, don't even know where I'm at.
Oh, I put my headphones in now, and I might even just turn on noise cancellation.
Right.
Just walk around with them in, and it's not to be a dick, but I mean, there's something about like whenever you get in that zone, that flow state where you're sort of vibing at a good energy, it does attract people to you, and people want to come in and talk, and they don't even know why. They just like they'll
Right.
just approach you, and like most days though, I don't want that. I want to just be locked in and do my own thing.
Well, I'm with that.
Yeah, man. Not to be a dick, right? Just sort of like,
No Jeremy.
hey, man, just yeah, right, right, exactly.
What'd you do, Chuck?
I didn't do shit.
Did you go down to Foamies?
I went down there that night.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to be something different.
What?
They were doing like a car thing or something. I don't know. I thought they were doing something different.
Nah. There's a couple cars when I left, like an old Camaro.
Yeah, they were there the whole time.
Oh, were they?
How's that flock thing doing up there? Is it ever busy?
Yeah, they did a graduation party there Sunday. I think it was Sunday. Yeah, they did a graduation party there Sunday. So they're holding bags tournaments there on like one day during the week, and then there's just the food truck scene here. We don't have enough people for the ones that come over from Missouri, you know, to make the drive to pay
Right,
the $500+
Like the big guys. Yeah.
Yeah, so you know it's they have an uphill battle for sure.
Because I only ever see like a couple
Yeah,
food trucks there.
and the one that's the prettiest food truck is, I see it, I just get mad. The food's so garbage.
Really?
Yeah, man. There's a real crappy one. It's just got like flames on the bottom, like real crappy looking. Their food's good.
Yeah.
I seen a
so-
bus.
You saw a bus there?
I seen a bus there.
Like
It was
cooking?
literally
they-
a short bus.
Yeah,
Oh,
short bus.
nice,
Yeah,
nice.
and it's got like a stack coming out for
Yes.
yeah, like a fryer vent or whatever, food vent.
Man, there's this joint in Little Rock, or in Hot Springs that we stumbled upon, like literally within walking distance, and it was a parking lot, and it was called 420 Eats. Now, cannabis isn't legal there, but unless it's medical, right?
Right.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. You go in, and then there's like, I think there's like 6 food trucks permanently affixed. Parking lot, stage, music.
Oh well.
That shit was just badass.
Oh, shit.
I mean, dude, it was busy nonstop. The music was great. The owner was constantly out making sure everything was good. You could get Thai food, Indian food, burgers, soul food, stuff for kids, good drinks. It was fantastic. Picnic table, shade, pavilion. It was really done right.
That's cool.
Really done right.
But they're permanently affixed, so they're
Permanently
just like,
affixed.
yeah, so they're just like little restaurants, basically.
Yeah, and like I heard one of them, he's like, "All right, I'll see you in the morning." So it's obviously like a restaurant type thing,
Right.
but it's
Like an outdoor food court.
It is. It was an outdoor food court with food trucks, and I'm guessing, I don't know if they've always been there or like if they switch them out every once in a while, but you know they've got hard power going to them, and
Yeah.
you know
That's cool.
Yeah, it was really sick. But the Flock one it's nice,
Yeah, it's
really nice.
Yeah, it's done nice. The cocktails are phenomenal, man. They make great. They'll go to the farmers market on Saturday and then make a weekend
right.
cocktail based on what they pick up at the farmers market. You
Oh,
know?
yeah.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the few times I've been there. I think the issue with almost anywhere in this area is, you have to get the people there.
Yeah.
Like once they're there, they love it. But something in the whole St. Louis area is weird like that. It's
Right.
like you could have the best shit ever, but how do you get the people to come to it?
Right, and it's just, you know, if there's only one food truck, there's not a lot of reason to stop, because now you're going to stop for one truck, and if you don't like what's on their menu, then you're back in the car and going to where you're going anyway.
Yeah.
So, you know, like
Yeah.
I hate seeing one truck there. Like there should always be 2, 3 trucks to give you options.
That's what happened a couple times. We stopped, and it's been something like not everybody's wants to
Right.
can eat that. So
Right.
I'm like, well, all right, well, let's get back in the car and we'll keep on going.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, no, and I think that's the biggest downfall is, and then they're trying to delegate that where, because there's only so many people that are going to stop. So if you have 2 trucks, now you're getting half the money that you would have if you're the only truck. So they're trying to walk that line of, you know, supporting the food trucks and having something.
Yeah, you don't get volume without trucks, but you don't get trucks without volume.
Right.
Shit.
Yeah, and they're really, you know, and then the trucks will bounce if they're not making money, so then you're going to have even less. So they're really, you know, they're at they got to think outside the box, I think, for some marketing.
Maybe they could do one of those things where they bring some in and permanently fix them for a while. You know,
Maybe-
like even rotations.
Right.
Maybe they could have like a basic little shack or whatever that put out stuff that was just all the time there, consistent. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
yeah, it's like permanent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know.
like permanent set. Yeah, you know, I know there's some city issues, county issues, stuff like that. So, you know, they're working with the cards they're dealt, and you know, they have a good staff, they have a good location. You know, everything about it lines up right. You know, it's just a matter now of getting trucks in, and then the people come too.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It'd be good to see. It'd be real good to see. You know, there was a wedding party that had rented out the gazebo or whatever at that 420 Eats place in Hot Springs, and it was cool what they did. Like they bring in this wedding party the night before, so like a rehearsal dinner,
Right.
and then they gave them tickets to all the different food trucks. They said, "Here's a food ticket. Here's drink tickets, whatever." And then at the end of the night, the guy went around and reconciled. You know, okay, what'd you sell on this? And then the guy went and paid for all of it.
Oh, nice.
So it was a nice way to be able to get people to come in and say, well, you don't have to just eat fried chicken, fucking muscatoli, right?
Right,
Like, you can
right.
have whatever you want.
Yeah, that's
It
awesome.
was a neat idea. And,
Yeah.
I mean, I could see that going over there. It's because it's
I love
this
muscatoli.
yeah, of course you do.
Bro, I haven't had muscatoli in a long time now.
But you know, like,
Last time I had muscatoli was Madison County.
Oh, nice. Nice.
oh boy,
Just get muscatoli.
yeah, man. But it'd be nice because the one here was much nicer aesthetically,
Right.
and I could see them easily having something like that. You know, which would be a like. Dude, I think people do it all the time, especially with Grafton down the road and the river right there.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's probably a way to do it.
Well, they're supposed to start the park here soon. The gravel parking lot's going to turn into an actual park with some green space and everything.
The one next to Jacoby?
Yeah, next to
Gotcha.
Jacoby, and then behind, like literally where everybody parks,
Yeah.
they're going to get rid of the parking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So nobody's really thinking about the parking at all.
No.
So it's going to be interesting to see, because they're going to throw 150 luxury units on Ridge.
Oh, really?
So they're going to take up parking lots to build them.
Oh, shit. And then get rid of parking down there. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, man. It's
They're gonna put
Sounds like
100
Sounds like Edwardsville.
yeah,
They're
you're
gonna
you,
put 150 luxury units on Ridge.
yeah. I said that.
Ultra luxury.
Not ultra, not super ultra premium, but
Are they gonna?
nice apartments on Ridge.
They gentrifying it.
I hope so.
Well, I mean, that is gentrification. That's the definition of it, right there.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
They let it, but they kind of let it be downhill for too long.
Well, since the city's inception.
Yeah, I was gonna say we've been going
Too
ways
long.
back here. This is. I
Right.
mean, I lived here in the '80s.
Too
and
long.
it was.
Oh yeah, the '80s were fucking wild
It
up
was
there.
shady.
Yeah.
It was wild in the '90s.
Yeah, '90s when we were down there, fucking being,
Yeah.
shitheads.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking yeah, dude. Because every night there was something popping off.
Right.
So
Huh.
yeah, there's a.
Interesting.
It'll be neat to see if that changes the whole street or if it only changes a few blocks.
It was neat to be close to it, but you didn't want to be on it.
Right.
Ridge. You
Right.
didn't want to be.
Right.
Like,
If you're
it was cool to be down at the bottom of the hill and looking up. It wasn't cool to be on the street.
bro, 4th of July on that street, I'm gonna try to get some video, man, because it is just, dude, they just block the street. Like they'll pull cars up, block the street, and set off their own fireworks display.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's sometimes better than the cities. I mean,
Right.
oh no, they wild out, man.
Yeah.
It's just they don't get permits to block the street. They just roll up
They just
fucking
block.
yeah. They just roll up some cars.
Hey man,
Yeah, man, it's insane what they do. So
I get it.
Emily said they've been shooting them off already. So
I get it.
yeah, it's a unique time of the year down there.
You know, when you feel like you're as a people, in any of these impoverished areas, like you're just gonna take over. Like when you feel like you're not being taken care of,
Right.
or not included, you're
Right.
like, fuck it, I'll do my own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they could walk 2 blocks and watch fireworks. But
It's not the same.
no,
You know it ain't the same.
it's not the same as blowing them up. Watching these kids last night, man, light off fireworks, man, it was really cool to see.
Yeah.
So it just all the joy and setting. I mean, shit, how many things have we lit that blew up? I mean, countless.
Yeah.
Countless things.
Yeah.
But these kids are 15 to 18, and they're just having a ball, just shooting shit off. So it was really fun to watch.
We need to bring back wiffle ball bat wars.
Oh yeah, with bottle rockets, bro. I was just talking about that last night, man. We used to.
Oh yeah.
We used to drive down. We used to drive down 4th and shoot everybody. So back in the '90s,
We went out in the woods and shot at each other.
yeah,
Yep.
we were doing drive-bys down 4th Street, man. Back in the '90s, it's just fucking.
I was running down some railroad tracks once by my trailer park, and we were doing bottle rocket and Roman candles.
Oh yeah,
right?
nice, right?
And my foot got stuck in between 2 ties.
Oh.
Face down, man, right in the ties.
Is
busting
that where the
chin.
jorts came from?
Yeah, in Springfield, Missouri, baby.
Yeah, man. We used to do all kinds of dumb shit, man, and we still
Yeah.
have most of our fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I
was.
shot Wingnut in the face with a bottle rocket.
Oh, nice.
Got him right in the face.
Dude, your backyard is looking fucking badass.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. That's pretty cool.
It's only $25 worth of concrete.
Really?
Yep.
Chuck's building an RC off-road park
No way.
in his backyard, like rock climbing. Fucking
That's right.
Yeah.
yeah.
No shit.
I can't go to Troy all the fucking time. So
No, dude.
there's a badass one in Troy,
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
but I can't go to Troy all the time.
I got a
so,
cousin from Carlisle that used to do that shit all the time.
yeah.
Yeah, big time. Yeah.
What's your rig? Is it a Blazer?
It's a TRX4. Yeah, it's a Blazer. I'm gonna change the body on it though, because the Blazer body just rubs and it's just too big, too heavy. So
Man, I saw these dudes down at 6th Street at the park. They're out there at that big long parking, like where all the parking spaces are on the
Right.
side of 6th. They had like a table set up, and they had these like drag racing shit out there. And they were running times. They had computers. They were programming the shit.
Yeah,
They had,
yeah.
Like,
oh yeah, on
Dude.
RC cars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah, dude.
They were
Like
fast.
actually tuning the RC cars?
Yeah,
Some of
like
those
air
son of
fuel
a bitches
ratios
go
and
100
shit?
mile an hour.
What?
They were,
The
Like
the
to
new
scale or actual?
No.
actual.
What?
The new the new brushless stuff.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Absolutely
Yeah.
ridiculous. They have to weigh those cars down so they don't leave the ground.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Well, we had to in Nitro days. Wingnut still got his TC4, I think. 90 easy. You couldn't drive it once you got up to speed. It just fucking did this until it crashed. because it would come up off the ground. It was too light.
So you couldn't.
The bottom's all flat.
Right.
Yeah,
So it's just getting lift and.
It was. Yep, it was cool.
I mean, they were like cleaning the tires with this like naphthalene shit, and then they were putting this glue on the tires to like it stick, and they were running splits and reprogramming, trying to beat times and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Oh my god.
I mean, it seems like a major investment, you know.
Yeah. So there's a UPS. Actually, you know, Brent.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Brent's.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brent's into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I forgot that you knew him.
Brent.
Zimmerman. Is it Zimmerman or Zimmer?
Zimmerman.
Zimmerman. He's a UPS driver.
Oh.
And yeah, he had one out. We were going to cousin Quentin's graduation from high school, and they had him out down there at like Dad's Park, showing him off, and like just doing like little rips on him. Yeah. And I'm like, you gotta be like the tires fucking lift like a real
like
drag car. The whole thing. I'm like,
oh, they so recently they went scale. So as in you can buy a body that looks like that Blazer body's a scale, what they call scale body.
right.
And it looks exactly like it's got the trim. It had the bumpers were correct.
What?
Yeah. It's got mirrors, which were me and Wingnut are both surprised they haven't busted off of it. They're on there good. They make El Caminos, they make Chevelles, and they're all scale.
That's awesome.
And they're replicas basically is what they are.
Yeah.
So like an old Revel, like aluminum, like replica car.
Well, they're Lexan. They're Lexan bodies, so
Well,
they're
sure,
not
but I
they're
mean, the
not
same kind of
perfect,
detail.
but there's but they got a lot of
Pretty
detail
dope,
in them.
dude. Wow.
Dude, that's crazy. But those dragsters that he builds and races still a fraction of the price of actually doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
that's what I'd be more interested in that than freaking trying to build an actual car to.
An actual race car.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I went ahead and bought that TRX4 because it satisfies my tinkering.
So I wonder with that, like, I mean, I guess the
I can't. I gotta stop. At some point, I gotta stop buying cars and losing money. So.
They don't. Yeah, they're not easy.
Well, the problem is I tinker with them and then I'm done. I get to a point where I'm done, and then I lose money because I don't finish them. I'm just done.
Right, yeah. I've been there.
They're not done. I'm done.
Right. Yeah.
Do you think that those like races? I guess you could just look it up, but so like say NASCAR, like you can have a certain size motor, right?
Right.
Yes. It's 100% that way.
Okay, because I didn't know like if it's all about just money, you could buy the baddest battery or the baddest whatever brushless motor and just fix your shit up, and skill wouldn't matter in the running of the cars, then would it?
You still got to hold it straight ish.
So, the rock crawling, because I've not looked into the drag racing, but the rock crawling ones. I hate this phone. The rock crawling ones are they have classes, so that they have a scale class where you have to be this. You have to have all your scale, like you have to have the actual scale truck,
Right.
and then they have the modified but they put you in class if you're running brushed or brushless. A lot of the crawlers still run brushed because it's about torque, not about RPMs and speed. So yeah.
Is yours brushless?
Mine's brushed.
Oh, is it?
They 100% do that. So
Okay.
Anybody do hill climbs with those?
What
Like
do you mean?
sometimes you get the really crazy vertical hill climbs that
Right.
you do on like off-road,
motorcycles
and stuff. It seems like something that'd
yeah.
be really fun with one of those RCs, man.
I've not seen anybody do that yet.
I just feel it would fly through the air once you hit the top.
Good. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not sure.
Once you hit a bad spot, you're done.
Yeah.
So
Well, to be like a bouncer. I mean, that'd be your
right.
modified class, right?
well they're starting to come out with bouncers
Shut
for
up.
the rock crawling.
Really?
They're coming out with bouncers.
So cool, man.
But the competitions are so technical. Like when we went up to Troy to check it out the first time, there was a guy out there that does the comps all the time, and he had his little gates set up, and you had to try to get through the. I couldn't do it.
Yeah. It's like those drone races, man.
Oh, those are
that's
insane.
crazy.
Shit.
I love those.
And that's all FPV. I'd be throwing up.
I know.
Sure.
In the first corner.
Yeah, they're so fast.
Dude.
There's no way I could do it.
How do you even I can't scroll the video game around, man, without getting fucking dizzy.
No way,
You're gonna
dude.
put some goggles on. I'm gonna do. What do those do? Are they? How fast do they go?
The drones.
Fast. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Real
it's,
fast.
and it's not. I mean, they're going so fast that the stop start speeds
Oh yeah.
are what is remarkable because it's constantly
Yep.
these right angle and left angle.
It looks
turns,
fake
like-
all the time.
And they're good at it too, man. I watch them fly through buildings with them goggles on, like down chimneys, old chimneys and shit, with them
Right.
goggles on.
yeah.
And that's why I sold one. I built one and I sold it because I knew I wasn't gonna be able to do none of that.
You know, that's got. I wonder if that's a form of evolution where like we weren't raised with that, so we don't have that ability that. Right to not get sick or like that motion.
Right, yeah.
Whereas
Well, I
these
don't know.
kids,
You got 65, 70-year-old guys out there flying them FPV drones.
Really?
They sit in a lawn chair, and that's what they do. They fly them FPV drones through gates and stuff. Yep.
Yeah. Wow, man, I don't know. It's beyond me.
Yep.
Way beyond me.
Tired today?
Me?
Yeah.
I just haven't had any caffeine yet, so I mean, there's a little bit in this, I think. So.
I don't think there is.
Isn't it?
No, it's pure water.
It's just water. But
Damn.
Just water.
Wow.
You got some,
no wonder.
I got some
water.
ground down cacao nibs here. Like you can have some.
You have a
chocolate
what?
Water.
What is it?
You know, like cocoa or cacao nibs. Like instead of coffee, I started grinding them up. Like,
Right.
I like making coffee, and I like everything about it. And so I don't drink coffee anymore.
Right.
So I bought a couple pounds of these and I roasted them in the oven.
Okay.
And then I grind them up in the morning, and it's like a really bitter hot chocolate almost. It's fucking good.
Why would you want a bitter hot chocolate?
Why would you want bitter coffee?
Well, I
It's the same
don't. I
thing.
don't drink
Right,
coffee
but I mean, I
because of
did.
that.
I did
Because it's bitter.
I did because I like it. You know.
I never even heard of that.
Yeah.
So it's like a cocoa?
Did you invent this?
No,
This method, or
no,
was it
my
out there?
aunt turned me on to it. I went to her house one day and she was like, "Hey, you know you don't drink coffee. Let me give you something different." And it's the great thing about it is it's very alkaline, so it actually helps with your pH too.
Oh, okay.
Whereas coffee is very acidic and it fucks up your pH.
Nice.
So
Is that the drag racing?
Yeah, that's all inside. Yeah. Well, we went to a hobby shop in South County, and they got
Jesus.
slot cars.
oh, boy.
Like slot cars are still a big thing. I didn't even know.
Slot
Yeah.
cars?
Yeah,
No shit.
still a big
That's
thing.
awesome.
I didn't even know. But I'm standing there, and my granddaughter likes to watch cars. Like she'll sit here in this window and watch cars all day long,
Sure.
back and forth,
Yeah.
and like follow them, right? And I thought, oh, I'll buy a slot car track. You know, all I got to teach her is to squeeze the trigger.
Sure, man.
I'll have to pick it up all the time, but
You guys did-
right,
Yeah, those are
but
red.
that ain't a big deal. So
Huh.
So did you get her one?
no,
Not yet.
not yet.
I didn't know slot cars were. So
I used to love the
Yeah, me too, man.
and
So-
the smell of the.
I love the sound.
motors. Like
So you can still modify them. They're still a great big thing. Yeah.
I guess it was 2012. I went to a place in Troy and they did slot car tuning and modification, and then of course
So
had
cool.
several tracks to race them on. It's like a whole. That's the only thing that was in this building.
Yep.
It was like a commercial building on the main drag that
Yeah.
had this whole thing, and I'm like, this is really a thing you guys do, huh?
Isn't it amazing what's out there that you just don't know about?
Oh,
It's
fuck,
so
dude.
fucking
I don't
wild.
know about anything out
K10
there.
in Maryville's still there, and
What's
that's
that?
just a huge train
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
train set. Just a
Yeah.
huge train set.
Yeah.
So and it's still there, and all he does is he sells a little bit of RC car parts, but he's mostly train stuff, and he's still there. So
That's insane.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking nuts, man.
just building those big fucking train tables and your scenery and everything, and
You know, there's something real zen about it, but holy shit, that's so much real estate to take up. You know, because they don't make sharp turns.
no,
No, they do not. No, not effectively, at least.
Right.
no, and then the dirt track for RC cars. That dirt track scene is huge.
So that's what's up here on 140, right?
Yeah, that's what's on 140.
Now, is that kind of a...
I don't think they're doing it up there no more.
Oh, really?
Nope, I don't think so. I have not seen a single anybody up there.
How we doing? Because there was a lot of people there a couple
And
times I drove by.
Oh, every night they had one, there was at least 100 people there.
Is that the
At
one
least.
that sits right on the road?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Right off. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
He got turned into the county with the rest of us.
For what?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know for what, but so somebody went through the neighborhood back there and turned 10 people in altogether.
For doing RC stuff?
No,
for
for-
junk cars.
Oh shit. Okay, my bad. Right
Yeah,
on. I wasn't
stuff like
keeping
that.
up.
Just
stuff like that.
appearance shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just
gotcha.
appearance shit. Somebody went through the neighborhood and turned in 10 people, and I know the address that they gave because you got to give an address.
Yeah.
And I know I'm not supposed to know the address. I know the address. And but anyway, then somebody went and turned that guy in.
What was he doing?
And he was all pissed off.
What was you're talking about? Fred, right?
Well, Fred's been in trouble a couple times up there.
Oh, really?
So, but he had a bunch of U-Haul trucks and stuff up there. And I know there's a couple things missing now, so I'm going to assume that's what he got turned in for.
Right.
But I don't know exactly. So, but somebody went and turned in the guy who turned everybody in. And it actually wasn't me. So, I know who turned, but it's common knowledge who turned everybody in.
Sure.
I mean, he's an asshole.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
it's easy to figure out who did it because he gets on Facebook and basically tells you he did it, for one.
Karmic lessons are fun to watch go down when they're not yours.
So he had this big meltdown on Facebook. Oh man.
Yeah.
Are you friends with him on Facebook?
No, but it got shared with me.
Oh, okay.
I got screenshots.
Yeah.
Wow.
They had this big meltdown over it. The problem is he thinks he lives someplace that he doesn't live.
Sure,
You
yeah,
live in
man.
fucking Cottage Hills, bud.
Yeah, buddy.
We're a step up from a trailer park. Seriously.
Sure,
I mean, let's just be real with it. We're a
It is
step
what
up
it
from
is.
a trailer park, and there's a couple trailers in the neighborhood. So,
And some trailer parks are really nice, but
right,
I know what you're saying.
but you live someplace where people move to because they want to do what the fuck they want to do,
Yeah.
and they don't want to deal with all the bullshit of an HOA
Yeah.
and all the drama and all the unnecessary cop calling and all that bullshit. And
yeah, that's a lot, man.
so
That's a lot.
it's dumb, is what it is. Come talk to your neighbor.
Right.
Come tell your neighbor, hey, your dog bit my kid. He's okay.
Right.
He's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
But your dog's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
You need to watch him more carefully.
But dude,
Cool, let me buy him some ice cream. No. You get to go to fucking jail instead.
Right. Yeah.
It's dumb.
I got buddies that just moved into a McMansion, place over in Edwardsville.
Right.
And like the same kind of neighborhood I used to live in Troy. Somewhere that I would never put myself ever again.
Right.
I was trying to keep up with the Joneses.
An HOA kind of place, yeah.
Totally HOA
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of place. And so anyway,
Can't
long
house
story
is
short, these guys have a cat that they brought from their old house in the city of Troy, where there was no HOA. And this cat walked around and did its thing, and everybody loved it. It's a great cat. And so one day, buddy tells me, man, our neighbors called the cops on us because our cat was making their dog bark.
Oh my god.
So there was no responsibility of like, hey, dog, stop
Dumb.
being a dumbass and
Right.
dumb. But instead, so the cops are at their house making a scene about a kitten that's out walking the neighborhood.
Right.
With a collar on, with a leash. So now they have to walk the cat through the neighborhood. That's how cool this cat is, though. It lets them, like, they walk it.
Right.
But, I mean, dude, what the fuck is wrong with people, man? Like, that's like saying, hey, your kid walked down the sidewalk and my dog barked.
Right.
And I didn't like the way my dog barked, so your kid is held responsible.
Sure.
What the fuck? No personal accountability at all. And if you don't like the way your neighbor's living, like you said, go have a talk. Or
Yeah,
fucking
go
ignore
tell
it.
Right.
Go tell him.
Man.
Go tell him, hey, I'm tired of looking at your shit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, buddy. You're going to have to give me... so my house looks like shit all winter long because I'll get to doing things and I'll just throw it out in my driveway. You know what I mean? And I don't clean up during the winter because it's cold outside. I don't want to be out there.
Right.
But
yeah.
around April, around towards the end of April, when it really starts to warm up, I get out there and I clean my shit up.
Right.
So come by and tell me, hey, your house looks terrible. Cool, you got to wait till April, but I'll get to it.
Yeah. Right.
Fuck, it's cold out here, and I'm not a cold person. It's dumb. It's dumb. So I still get the county thing, but I don't get the cops called on me no more.
Good.
Because it's something about watching me smile at you when they put me in the back of a cop car.
Right.
Just ruins the whole idea of calling the cops on somebody. He doesn't fucking care.
Sure.
He's going to do something to me now.
Right. Yeah. No, I get it, man.
Because the whole thing was just a point, just to prove a fucking point.
Well, it's always
So-
just to to get your rocks off.
I mean, it sucked. I bit off more than I thought I was going to, but that's not because of them. That was because of the cop. So it is what it is, though.
Yeah.
but-
Right on, man.
And then they called one time. I had this basset hound puppy. I gave it back to my sister because I couldn't deal with it. It's just too fucking stubborn for me to deal with. I was gonna hurt it.
Yeah.
And but it got underneath the car, And so I'm taking a stick and trying to get it out from underneath the car. I'm not like smacking at it. How am I going to smack at it anyway? It's under the goddamn car.
Right.
But I'm trying to poke it out, and
Right.
it's just wallering like you're killing it.
Right.
So I finally get it out, get it in the house. Neighbor calls cops. Cops show up. I'm standing on my front porch. Cops are in my. They checked the dog out. Oh well, you know, we just got a call. I was like, man, it was. I tell them what was going on. One of them laughs, and they're standing there. And then so while they're standing there, I yell really loud. It sounds to me like one of the neighbors needs to fucking get along or get the fuck out, like loud enough that that whole portion. Anybody who could have heard the dog heard me.
Right.
And that cop just looked at me, and I said, "It's like that. I don't fucking care. It's like that.
Right.
So."
Yeah.
Get along or get the fuck out. But I know who called, and they haven't called again since. So,
Yeah.
and that stupid little fucking pit bull that broke his arm, they probably would have called on him if it had been a problem. Because when he broke his leg, he was hollering. Yeah, I was the first one to touch it, and so he still hates me because of it.
Oh, wow.
Because I found him, and I went over and I go, "What's wrong with your leg?" And I touched it, and he nipped at me. I bopped him on his nose a little bit. You can't do. I don't care if your leg's broke. You're not biting me.
Right.
And but because I was the first one to touch it, therefore I broke his. He thinks I broke his leg. So, no, dumbass, you broke your own leg.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
He still hates me. He won't come nowhere near me.
Bunch of dumb
It's just neighborhoods. It's just I don't know what's wrong with people, man. Just come talk to your. If you want a fist fight, come down and fist fight. Fuck.
Well, it's avoidance, man. I mean, it's avoidance. People would rather skirt around shit and let that anger turn into something than come in directly. Hey, man, let's talk.
But you have to live with these people.
Well, you do, but people are fucking dumb, man.
You now have to live with these people.
Yeah.
They see things that you're not going to see.
That's right.
Do you want them to see these things, or do you not want when you do have to call the cops? When you do have because somebody broke into your house or somebody knocked all your windows out because you're a piece of shit for whatever reason. When you do actually have to call the cops, do you want your neighbor to be like, "Oh yeah, I seen the car,"
Right.
or do you want your neighbor to be like, "I didn't see shit,"
Right.
Right.
even though you know they were standing out there staring, watching the dude do it the whole time?
Well, this is where
Enjoying the show.
This
you know
is
what I
where
mean?
I lean my hat heavily on anarchy, and not anarchy in a sense of like
Right.
chaos, self-governance.
Right.
Because if that happens to somebody long enough, they're gonna get it.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be, oh fuck, I gotta take care of people. Right? I'm being a fucking prick. As opposed to
Right.
cops show up, do your dirty work for you.
Right.
You go inside, do it again.
Right.
Go inside, do it.
Right.
No, but if you had an anarchy type of self-governance, man, that shit would not happen. People think it would happen more, but I think it would happen less.
I stood in the house that I had, my house now, when they first put it there, this asshole lived in it. And I stood there and I watched somebody I actually knew. Just a coincidence that I knew them. It worked for the guy and he ripped him off. So I watched him knock all the windows out of every vehicle, and I watched. And the guy's hiding in his house watching too. So he knows that I'm watching because he can see me through the window. He's hiding in his house. And I watched it all. So the cops came over. I knew the cops were coming. So I sat there. Cops came over, and they go, "Well, he said you seen it." And I said, loud enough for him to hear because he was out on his porch now. Loud enough for him to hear. I ain't see shit for him. And that was that. That was okay. And the cop turned around and walked off.
That's right. The cops know what's up.
So
They ain't stupid. I mean,
I didn't see shit for him.
that's right.
So do you want me and my cameras to see these things?
That's
Or
right.
do you want me to be mad at you and not see a fucking thing?
That's right, man. That's right. And it goes with all
It's
interpersonal
dumb.
relationships, not just neighbors.
Well, I mean, do you
right?
think
It's dumb.
do you think that society has changed a little bit? Because it's really, I don't think people have neighborhoods like we used to. Like everybody hung out and did shit. Like,
No, we don't.
The kids are the same, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, the kids are the same. Them kids are the same, dude. Them kids haven't changed. Maybe when they get a little bit older, they'll change a little bit. Kids are the same.
No, but I mean like the adults. So
It's the
like
adults.
yeah, so like in our neighborhood, there's a couple people who really try to like have shit like block parties and stuff like in the summer, which is cool because it gets everybody together. One guy has a big concert at his house,
Right.
super neat. But like most time, nobody says shit to anybody.
Right.
But what I find is Melissa's always on this Ring app, like on the Ring cameras in your house.
Oh yeah, like the
There's
neighborhood
there's
thing.
a neighborhood thing. She's
Yeah,
always
yeah.
on there talking to people about like somebody got their shit stolen off their porch or this and that. So they communicate that way. But never talked to anybody in person is strange, you know. So.
Yeah, well, you know that I lived in a neighborhood where all of our houses. We lived on this big block where all the houses, the back porches, you could see what everybody did, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you were to walk in front of their house and they were outside, you wouldn't even get a wave.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's
all
like
the
we
people,
all know each other, but
Right?
Yeah.
everybody waves at everybody in my neighborhood. We're all poor. We're all poor people, man. Even the dude over there that thinks he's King fucking Tut in his fucking stupid fucking puzzle piece fucking mansion over there that thinks he's, you know, lives someplace he doesn't. Even he's poor. We're all fucking poor.
So do you think that the idea that you're better than somebody else is what causes you to not wave or to has that uncomfortability, or is it because
He'll wave
what
at
is
you.
that?
He'll wave at you. He'll wave at you. He's
So-
he's as friendly as can be.
So what is it?
Most of the
what
time.
is it that causes people in these neighborhoods to be so fucking withdrawn or disassociated?
I couldn't tell you.
And I mean, even the people in your neighborhood are in a different way,
When,
right?
when I walk around the block, because me and the wife we got a wagon for the granddaughter and she likes it, so we've been walking around the block with a wagon. When I walk around the block, 4 or 5 different people stop me and talk to me. 4 or 5 different people. These people, these people, these people. Everybody stops and talks to me.
Sounds like a good neighborhood.
Yeah.
But you have the few people that won't. Maybe they'll stop and talk to you, but at the same fucking time, I don't want to see your shit. You know what I mean? So
Maybe we have to have that.
I
I
don't
don't know,
know.
man. That fucking polarity is a son of a bitch.
I don't know, man. I don't. It's just be neighborly. You have to live with these
For
people.
real, man. Yeah, for real.
You have to, and I'm younger than you are, so I'm gonna be here longer than you. I mean, come on.
Right.
It's nonsense. It's just all nonsense.
This morning, I had 3 neighbors say hi to me as I was getting in the S10 out in the front. Everybody's nice in that neighborhood.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think they live there. I think they're just passing through. But
Tell you what, man.
everybody's friendly on Ridge.
I went from a $400,000 house in a big fucking fancy neighborhood to a tiny little duplex at the end of this, dead end street in Pontoon Beach.
Right.
You talk about a dichotomy of people.
Yeah.
The people there, like you said, man, everybody I see waves, hey, what's up? They're barbecuing out front. They got the little blow up pool for their kids.
Yep.
I feel like I'm back fucking home, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
I'm back home.
Right. It's just not so pretentious.
Yeah, man. Like
Yeah.
everybody wants to get out of that when they're young, but then once you get out, at least I realize, like, oh, these aren't my
Hey,
people, man.
You find out you live someplace where if you mow over your property line, the cops are coming.
Right.
Oh boy, I tell you
So,
what.
which is absolutely ridiculous
for
too.
real, people
so,
don't have shit to worry about.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, you mow over your property line, or if your worker mows over the property line, the cops are coming.
right,
Yeah.
right.
So, which is when I was doing lawn care, happened so many times
Oh,
over in St. Charles and those neighborhoods over there. Oh, I can't even count how many times I had the cops would come find me
yeah.
on a job site because you'd show up in the neighborhood, you unload the trucks, and you just drive them over because we had so many.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, Chesterfield. There's a neighborhood in is it Chesterfield? Yeah, there was a neighborhood in Chesterfield. Really, really nice neighborhood. I'd live there. I'd live there even though it is what it is because it was backed into some woods. Most of the houses had a little bit of property backed up into some woods. It was private, but it wasn't private. But at the same time, just dumb shit, dude. I'd mow over a property line just barely. I remember one time grass was almost knee deep in this not part of a fence. So the house would have a fence, but there was a section that didn't have a fence, a little bit, probably about the size of this room. So I zoomed over it real quick because it doesn't take me 5 minutes. Probably didn't take me 2.
Right.
And I just zoomed over it real quick, helped the guy out. You know what I mean? Cops came and found me. I mowed his grass.
You mowed
Fucking,
his
are you
grass.
kidding me? You fucking kidding me? Yeah. Cops came and found me at Mike Bush's house.
Yeah.
Actually, is where they found me at.
Wow.
But then you have people out there who would come out and give us all beer. You worked for AB. At the time they were producing Heineken.
Yeah.
Did AB produce Heineken?
No.
He worked for whoever
InBev,
produced Heineken.
InBev, I think, did, so.
He worked for whoever produced Heineken. Well, they were just bringing Heineken in, so they were literally just like crates and crates of Heineken shit, and they weren't going to sell it.
Right.
And they were just able to take it all home, right?
Right.
And he was giving, and none of us were old enough at this time, right? But he would just come out and like, here, take these cases of Heineken, and he'd throw them in the back of the lawn truck.
Right.
And I mean, you had guys like that out there too. So I mean, and he was like that with all his neighbors. So
Yeah.
I could tell you a story about Mike Bush, Channel 5 News. Mike Bush is a fucking piece of shit, dude.
Like Zach Morris.
He's a piece of shit. You know who Mike Bush is, right? Channel 5 News.
Yeah, of course.
I was mowing his grass one day, and I noticed I shot grass into his dog's water. So I dumped it, and I put new water in for his dog. He called and complained about me, and then he caught me out in his yard the next time. I didn't even know it was Mike Bush until he caught me out in his yard. Caught me out in his yard the next time. He bitched at me for refilling his dog's water bowl. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. How dare I turn the water on and use his water? I don't have permission. I don't have permission to be on his porch. Like I was literally a piece of shit that mowed his grass and nothing more, nothing better. And I tried to calmly explain to him, I go, I shot water in your dog's bowl. I replaced it.
Oh, grass,
Yeah, I shot grass in your dog's water bowl. I replaced it. Oh, I don't care. You don't get to come up on my patio, and you shouldn't have touched my. Oh, buddy. And I was able to walk away from him, but don't ask me how. But I walked away from him.
That makes me feel so bad for those people. I mean, they're a dick, but there's something wrong with that person.
Dude,
Like, deep down, wrong.
He's just a piece of shit.
Well, there's that. But what makes him a piece of shit? There's something there with that motherfucker. He's got some issues.
I don't
Well,
know.
he thinks he's better than everybody because he's on the fuck television. You know?
Yeah, but all he
Yeah,
does is
right,
read.
Right.
All he does is read.
Yeah, he's
Right.
a marionette.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right. You ain't shit, bud. You're on a St. Louis television show.
Right.
You ain't nobody knows who you are outside of St. Louis. I can't go to Chicago and be like, oh yeah, I met Mike Bush. I mowed his grass, and everybody's gonna go, who the fuck's Mike Bush? Nobody cares.
But you know, on the flip side, I have, and that's not to play the devil's advocate by any means, but I've been on the news a few times in my old life, and like out in the field, somebody will come and do a piece or whatever. Super fucking cool. A couple of them, really fucking cool people.
Well, it's their job right then and there.
Right.
Dude,
right,
I've met a lot of celebrities, and I'm gonna tell you right now, most of them are fucking asswipes.
Yeah. I
Who?
believe that.
Who was the drag racing guy with the big old curly mustache? Older dude, big white curly mustache.
Was he drag racing or is he
I
the
don't-
classic car guy?
Talking about the
I remember-
diabetes guy?
He's a classic car guy.
Yeah.
No, not Walter Brimley. Big old.
Not Don Garlitz.
No, it wasn't Don Garland.
No, he's not. You guys are. Yeah, you're in racing. He's just a classic car. fucking
Big old
douche.
mustache. Big old mustache.
I know who you're talking
Yeah.
about. I've seen
We
him
were at a
before.
show, and he was there, and they were filming something, right? And I think what pissed him off more than anything was I didn't know his name. I think that's what pissed him off more
Still
than
not.
anything. And we were in the. I walked through a shot, like I wasn't paying attention to them. I was looking at the cars. I walked through a shot, and he come over and he goes, "Do you know what we're doing?" And he was kind of friendly at first, like he was being like condescending,
A little
but he was
passive-aggressive.
right.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Do you know what we're doing? Do you know?" And that's exactly what he says. "Do you know who I am?" And I go, "No." And he goes, "Well, we're filming." And I go, "Oh, my bad. I'm sorry." But you could see it switch in him when I said I didn't know who he was. I didn't know his name. You could see the switch in him, and he just starts berating me about how I walked through their shot and this, that, and the other. And I just laughed at him because I'm the kind of asshole that picks up on that kind of thing.
Sure.
And I just laughed at him and go, "Okay, dude, whatever. That's a big fancy TV show, huh?"
Right.
And I just walked off from him. And I mean, I loudly cussed him as I walked away from him. But I walked away, and I think that made him more mad than anything. He actually followed me for a little bit, cussing me. Yeah,
He's
Actually
following you, cussing
Actually
you,
followed me,
cussing
for a
you
little
out.
bit,
That's
for a
awesome.
little bit.
So he has a real nice
Dennis Gage.
dick broom.
Dennis Gage. This guy.
Yep. That's who I was thinking.
Oh yeah, that's a good.
That guy.
That's
Yeah.
a good dick broom.
Yeah.
That guy. He was a complete until maybe he was having a bad day.
Yeah.
Maybe he was tired of being. It was hot that day.
Sure.
It was Beatersville in Kentucky.
Okay.
It was hot that day. It was. I mean, maybe he was having a bad day. I don't know, but he was an absolute fucking asswipe to me for no reason at all.
There's something, man, that switch that you said. Like, I've seen people. You guys ever notice in somebody's eyes? I noticed this in my marriage. And I won't ever throw her under the bus, but I will say this because it was stunning. When her switch flipped, into that almost narcissistic character trait, sort of like predator type thing. The eyes dilated totally black.
Oh, wow.
No.
Yeah, eyes went totally black, and I stood back at myself and I said, "Oh fuck, I better watch what I'm saying because
That's the devil.
This is something different." And I tell you what, Mike, you say that, I truly believe that there's something to that.
Right.
I truly believe that there is something demonic or an entity or something that is like engaged.
Yeah.
Because then she didn't remember any of it.
Oh, I've been that way. I've gotten there before.
Have you?
Yeah, like where I did a whole, and it was fueled by anger, and then I didn't realize even what I did for the last 10 minutes. It was like 10 minutes of I'm doing something aggressive, and I black out.
You didn't remember it?
No, I didn't remember. Like I think what I was doing was trying to move a box spring down some stairs, and I was, there's narcotics involved back then,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't fit. I put the box spring up the stairs. Nothing else happened. So, we didn't change the fucking stair height. So I was losing my shit, and I made the stairs fit the box spring and don't remember doing it.
Wow.
And then so I was moving stuff out of the basement where Jeff Nurnberger lived. I'm moving stuff out of the basement, and I had hammered through the fucking whole thing. Yeah, like the plaster's gone. There's fucking splintered wood through. The box spring did get out, but yeah, and I don't remember any part of that.
What an illogical choice. I mean, I would have destroyed the box spring to get it out.
That was my box spring, not my house. It was called a rental.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
But I beat through the stairs.
Send it.
Yeah, and
No shit, right?
but it just didn't make any sense. It went up there a year ago. What the fuck happened in the last 12 months where this thing won't come back down?
Right.
It didn't make so.
Holy shit,
so
man.
it fit after that, but yeah, I didn't remember it. Like people were like standing off. Like
Yeah.
I was in a zone that nobody could even. I don't even know if they were talking to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's probably the only time that's really happened. Like maybe a fist fight, like how you kind of black out, like and you just just go hard for a minute real quick, and then and you don't really recall the combinations or what you're doing.
When you see somebody's eyes do that, it's almost like a predator versus prey thing. Like they are really taking a lot in their environment. Man.
Yeah.
Like letting all the light in.
Man, my eyes haven't been all the light. My eyes haven't dilated that like that in a long time.
Yeah, right. Through chemicals, right?
Right.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, man, that's some scary shit.
That's how we'd know if the acid was any good.
Right? For real, you look at your buddy's eyes. Yeah.
I don't know if my eyes dilate, but I get excited delirium when I get
Do you really?
super angry.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
no shit.
It could be 30 degrees outside. I'll turn beet red, start sweating.
Oh, shit.
Foam at the mouth. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I go.
See, I go the opposite way.
Full rage.
I take everything in. I remember every detail, everything you said, every movement, which way the wind was blowing.
Really?
Yep.
That's crazy.
I go the exact opposite.
I picked up a Cadillac door one time. I only know I did it because the guy told me I did it. I picked up a Cadillac door, not a new Cadillac door, a 1980s Cadillac door
That's
that
impressive.
weighs more than most cars. I picked one up and slung it like it didn't weigh shit.
Yeah.
It didn't weigh nothing.
Right.
And then when I was done, I went in the house and took a nap because I'm instantly tired. I'm instantly
Well,
done.
it's a
I'm
dump.
tired, exhausted.
It's gotta be a
That's an
dump.
adrenaline
Yeah.
dump, right?
Yeah.
Instantly exhausted. I have to go in. I have to sit down for half an hour or so. I don't do it too much no more. So
You know,
I still throw tools, but
I had a conversation just yesterday with somebody about being in a room or being in a conversation with somebody that's losing their shit, right? Let's just call that losing your shit. And no offense, I just mean like you're sort of in another place.
no, 100%. I lost
To
my
be
shit.
a person that's in that room that's equally as uninvested but trying to manage the situation, that's what exhausts me.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't though.
Yeah.
So
You
with
shouldn't.
me,
But I
walk,
do.
walk away because all that's going to happen is you're going to get
Right.
instead of me, whatever I'm irritated with is my focus.
Right.
Right. That's the focus of all the rage.
Yeah,
walk
yeah.
the fuck away because you're going to attract that.
Right,
You know
that
what I mean?
energy's
You're
gonna
going to
come to
attract
you.
that focus.
Right. And I don't mean I know what you mean. I'm not referring to like a physical sense, but when somebody's really in a moment and it's hard and maybe they're not remembering, maybe they're in that sort of that state, but not as a physical form. I just mean
Right.
like overexcited, not hearing themselves.
Hey.
trying to manage that with them to give them the space to be like, okay, listen, I get it. Even though I don't, I understand when I don't, but I'm going to try to love you through this. When that session is over, whatever that fuck that happening is energetically, done. Out. Just like you.
Right.
The opposite, though.
You
Just fucking done. I'm done. Like, I paid way too much attention, way too hardcore.
Right.
I'm done.
Here's what's funny. People can't do it to me. People cannot. I've never had a person set me off that. I've had people set me off and make me mad. I want to fight. But I've never had anybody ever set me off to the point where I get like that. It's always got some inanimate object that simply isn't doing what it should be doing.
Right.
Doesn't make any sense why this chain of events has occurred. And now,
Like
I'm at the point.
Yeah,
Right,
dude,
right.
no,
and now I'm at the
was-
point where I just fucking destroy it.
Yep.
My brain just goes, destroy it, break it. It's broke anyway. Fucking break it.
Yeah.
And so I do.
I get it.
I had butted a laptop to death one time because it simply wouldn't do the function I was trying to make, and it's supposed to do it.
Right.
I literally picked it up, put my head into it until it was broken in half, and then I walked it outside, threw it away, and then I went back, sat on the couch, blood coming down my forehead, and I just sat on the couch.
Was it last week I was out back, and next thing you know, here comes some carpet cleaning tool flying out of the garage. I don't know what it was, but something just comes barreling, rolling out of the, and I'm like, well, I guess that's broke.
And I wasn't even that mad. I was just tired of fucking with it. I was just, because that's another part of my problem, is if it works half-ass, I'll keep fucking with it. I'll keep fucking with it, and keep fucking with it, and even though it's not working no more, it's broken, and it's not working no more, it's only going to get worse, I'll keep fucking with it.
Right.
So I literally have to break it, so I'll quit fucking with it.
I tell you what, that's a weird form of awareness, Chuck. To know that is
Right.
like, that's a good place to start, I guess.
Yeah, in order for me to stop fucking with it and stop trying to use it, I literally have to destroy it so it's not usable anymore.
Right. And only then can you really let it go and just...
Right. I've been fucking with that thing for 3 weeks back there. It's been fucking up.
Right.
And I finally, the other day, I was finally like, that's it. I pulled the cord out, wrapped the cord up around it, and I tossed it out the fucking door.
Man, for me, dude...
Now it's broke.
I would probably get to a point where I say, okay, what in my life are you trying to tell me I'm doing too much of? You know what I mean? Like, that's where my fucking stupid brain goes. Like, this vacuum cleaner or this carpet cleaning thing is trying to teach me a lesson about something over here. And I don't know if that's how the world works, but that's how my brain works.
You're just
right?
a cheap fucker that bought a cheap ass fucking steamer.
Right.
That's what it was. I bought a cheap ass piece of shit.
Right.
It's spitting everywhere.
It wasn't doing anything. That was my problem. Is it wasn't, and I needed it. I needed to use it. It wasn't doing anything at all.
Yeah,
so.
sure, man. Yeah, I get you, man. Yeah.
We're out off-roading one time, and his truck wasn't working right. He starts fucking foaming at the mouth.
Wait. I had just rebuilt the entire fucking engine in the thing. Everything was brand new. Everything was clean. It was in time. Everything was new. There was no reason this thing should have been giving me a problem and not running properly. No reason at all whatsoever.
Yeah.
None. So there's a little bit of backstory.
Thank you for that preface.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I mean, we're all just sitting around, and you can't, he's going to break it. You know, if it's going to be a piece of shit, he's going to treat it like a piece of shit. And so we're all just standing there. He gets it running and just starts screaming. I don't know what was louder, the truck floating the valves. It was at such high RPMs.
Yeah.
Or Chuck screaming, "You piece of shit, motherfucker! Fucking, you're gonna fucking." And it ran okay after that, right?
Yeah, ran great. Rest of the day, ran great. I literally, we've got a buddy, my buddy Travis, who works on cars. All that, like he's an excellent mechanic. Like I take my Nissan van to him to work on it, my import. I take it to him to work on it. He's going to fix my alternator for me.
Right.
I take it to him to work on it because I trust him. He's a good mechanic. He's much more level-tempered than I am. You know what I mean? Yeah. If I don't want to fuck with it, but I want it fixed, I'm going to take it to him.
Sure.
So he's trying to help me. And I finally get it running, and I pin the throttle open, bap, off the rev limiter. And he told me afterwards, he goes, "Dude, you were just holding it, staring at me, just holding it." And it was like, you could tell that you weren't really there no more. You were just holding it. And And he goes, I remember him walking away from me. I remember him looking at me like, well, fuck it, dude. Blow it up. And walking away from me. And that's, fuck you. Blow up then, bitch.
Wow.
And then it ran fine.
Yeah, it ran fine the rest of the day. So.
Obviously had
It
some
was
gunk
like
in it.
Just needed cleared out.
Just need it cleared out.
Just needed cleared out. Sometimes you got to do it.
Just bang that rev limiter.
Yep. Sometimes a little pain equals a lot of pleasure. You know.
Listen.
Hey, yes.
Listen, I come from when Chevrolets, if you didn't run the piss out of them once in a while,
Oh, they
they
died.
ran like shit.
Yeah, they
Dude,
died.
I know. Yeah.
I come from that day. So
I'm driving one right now, actually.
you have to treat an old school Chevy truck, car, anything small block, you have to treat it like shit occasionally.
Gotta run it. Yeah.
Or it'll run like shit. It'll
Yeah.
start running like shit.
Yeah, I mean that holds true with a lot of vehicles.
Oh, sure.
Like if you don't get them on the highway and open them up, man,
So
it's not the car you
well,
want.
Good.
I'm talking about being mean,
No, I know, but you downright nasty. I got you.
being mean to them.
Yeah, I got a this '03 Grand Marquis that I bought from this elderly couple after she had actually passed, and he was going into a home, like low miles on it, super lows. I bought this a few years ago. I drove it across the country, so I still got it sitting in the driveway. I got to replace an exhaust manifold. Well, it's got a leak on it, so I got to fix the exhaust manifold. But dude, that fucking car, you remind me of old cars, man. It's a floater, bro. You drive that car on the highway and you disappear. Nobody sees you. Nobody sees
Right,
you.
right.
And you just float down the
Right.
highway. It's so rad. My
love
son's getting
boats.
it. But
I
yeah,
love
me
old
too.
boats.
Me too, man. I'm going to have to drive it up here one day.
Yeah.
I fucking love that car.
I
so
drove
much.
I drove a Lincoln Town car that I barely knew anything about. I just bought it. I drove it from my house to Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Yeah.
Just because I wanted the fuck out of here. I didn't even tell nobody, dude. I didn't tell anybody.
Just
The dude,
went, huh?
the dude I was living with, I didn't tell nobody. Threw all the shit in the back of the fucking car. Didn't clean it. Didn't nothing. From the other person who drove it down to Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Yeah.
And wind was blowing through Mississippi and blew me over the line a little bit. Got stopped. Oh, that was a fucking mess, buddy.
But it
That was
was.
a mess.
Yeah, you don't want to get pulled over in Mississippi.
Oh no.
If you do
Around
not-
here, are you, boy?
That's right, buddy.
Right.
Louisiana or Mississippi.
Dude, this cop was so angry for no reason. No reason. He was mad at me. He was determined that I had marijuana in the car, which I did not have marijuana in the car. That was the one thing I knew that I didn't have in the car. The stack of nasty porno magazines that was stashed in the trunk, no idea them were there.
Really?
He found them. And I had, oh, buddy.
So you bought the car and they were in there?
Yeah, they were in the trunk.
And he didn't like that?
No, he didn't like that. Well, they were big black women, white cop.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I didn't know they were there. So when you're in the trunk of a car, right? When you're in the trunk of a car, you've got the floor carpet and you've got the carpet side.
Oh,
panels.
especially that car.
Right.
That
You
trunk
got the
is
carpet
fucking
side
massive.
panels, okay?
Yeah.
Carpet side panels, and then behind that's the fender well. They were shoved down in that fender well,
So they were
and he tore this car apart, tore it apart. Didn't find my money, which was in the door. There's a little flip up armrest on the door,
yeah.
flipped up.
Yep.
And all my money, because I had just got a settlement. That's what made me take off. I got this money. The money was finally released. I went and pulled it out of the bank and I left.
Right.
And like all within 10 minutes, like I pulled it out of the bank. I had my shit in the car and I was gone. But he didn't find none of my money. But he knew I had money because I had the paperwork
Yeah.
for my money, right? I had all the paperwork still in the car. So, but he was determined I was trafficking drugs in this piece of shit Lincoln Town car. Fuck out of here.
With a bunch of nudie magazines.
Right, with a bunch of
Magazine
but
day.
when he found them magazines, the game changed for me entirely. Because before I was like, dude, there's nothing in here. There's nothing in here. You're wasting your time. There's nothing in here.
Right.
And because he kept coming over and he kept going, well, just tell me, I'll write you a
Oh,
ticket.
geez.
Just tell me, I'll
Oh,
write you a
yeah,
ticket.
that game is
There's
old.
nothing to tell you.
Yeah.
Right.
There's nothing in here. He pulls this stack of magazines out, and I went and looked at him and I go, well, now I don't know what's in here. Now I'm going to go sit on the fucking guardrail like you told me to instead of trying to be,
Yeah.
part of it. I'm going to go not be part of it no more because now I'm worried.
Yeah, no shit. Where's the body at?
Right.
No shit.
Who
Yeah.
stashes fucking What a nightmare.
They were nasty, nasty magazines too, buddy. They were, and I'm not talking about because of the type of women that were in it. I'm talking about just the stuff that was in it. They were straight up hardcore. I don't even know where you buy these magazines.
Little Chinaman. He's got a back room with him.
Yeah, you ain't buying them at the gas station. Nasty magazines.
Some
You know what I mean? Yeah, that was some nasty shit.
You had to order that out of a special catalog to get those magazines.
Hey, did that car belong to
It belonged to an old man.
an old Catholic priest?
It belonged to an old man, some frail old man.
Yeah,
That's who it belonged to. I got it from his grandson. I traded him a broken Blazer. I had a candy green Blazer, and it was broke down, and I traded it to him for this Lincoln Town Car because Lincoln Town Car ran and drove.
Dude, those things. That whole what do they call those? The not Coyote. What is that? The whole line of there was a Crown Vic, the Grand Marquis, and the Lincoln Town Car all shared a platform name.
5.0. They were the 5.0.
Well, but they had a name. Anyway, dude, those motherfuckers are just indestructible.
Yeah,
Just
this
fucking
one.
indestructible.
So I pulled off after that incident. I pulled off a road at the Mississippi-Louisiana line to get gas, and ran it through a big pothole and tore the exhaust right off of it.
Oh.
And at that point in time is when I noticed that it had a little bit of a rod knock in it too.
Oh shit.
And I drove it the rest of the way down there.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck am I going to do now?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I drove it all the way back, and I drove it around up here. After I fixed the exhaust, I drove it around up here with just that slight knock in it.
You got me motivated to go clean that bitch and drive it tonight.
The only Ford product that ever ran like that, though, I had a Mustang.
totally.
I had a Mustang that we dumped a bunch of money into. Like, I worked summers for my dad, and my dad helped me build this engine, and we dumped a bunch of money, and it should have been fast. 5.0 T-tops, Mustang.
Fox body.
Oh, the
It
old
was the
Fox
hatchback.
body, yeah.
It was the hatchback, not the Fox body.
But the T-tops, though, that
is the Fox body the hatchback? Or
Yes,
is
it was.
the trunk?
Yeah, it was. It had the old little notch at the back, at the hatch.
Yeah, so it was a Fox body.
Yeah, yeah,
T-tops,
Yep.
beautiful
Those are
interior.
sick.
It
Yeah.
was black. It was straight. It was my buddy's brother's car, and the engine was broke down.
Yeah.
So we rebuilt the engine. Rebuilt the engine. Heads, cams, nothing real big, but it should have still ran really, really good.
Yeah.
It was a middle year, right? So, so we get this engine together, and my buddy Wingnut has a Pontiac 6000 on its last fucking leg. Little 3.8, right?
Right.
Yeah.
3.8
3.8 or
V6.
3.4.
V6, yeah.
I think, I'm pretty sure it was just 3.8.
Yeah.
We're racing, going someplace, and he just blows my doors off like I was going backwards. And so I hit a U-turn. I had a buddy that wanted it. I hit a fucking U-turn and took it straight to his house and traded it for a junk Chevy Blazer. Because it pissed me off, and I've never wanted another Ford product. So here's what the problem was. In '85, there was a crossover from throttle body to what do they call it? The fuel injection.
Fuel injection, yeah.
But and they had that big hump
Sure did.
manifold on them.
Yep.
Well, they strangled the shit out of them that year
Really?
with that hump manifold.
Yeah.
They
It would
just
start out like
completely
fat and it
strangled
got real thin and then went over the head.
Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
I remember that.
It
yeah.
completely strangled all
Yep.
the air, so they ran like shit. So my buddy put a carburetor on it, took it off, put an intake, put a carburetor on it. Fucking thing was fast.
Oh,
Nice.
damn.
Fast.
Damn.
But I had more fun in that Blazer than I would ever had in that Mustang anyway.
racing
I
is
had
breaking.
So much fun in that Blazer.
Yeah.
I rolled that Blazer.
I've had a lot of experience with Fords, mostly the big Expedition SUVs. But dude, they all have the same shit.
Yeah.
Every one of them has the same shit that dies and breaks. They got plastic fucking timing belt tensioners and the dumbest shit ever.
I still want. We had that '82 Continental. I miss that one the most.
Oh,
coupe.
the town car. The
Yeah,
black
yeah,
one.
Yeah,
it was a
the
town car.
It
was a town car.
That car was just.
Ethan still got that car.
I know, but he ruined it with those wheels.
Yeah, but they're just wheels.
Yeah.
They're just wheels.
He ruined it.
Yeah, that'd be a nice car to take a little trip in, man.
Dude, I just
Who
love
was
driving
it?
around
was
town.
it?
It's just comfortable, classy.
So comfortable.
Man,
Who was it
the
that was telling
tracksuit
me-
fit in there real nice.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you gotta
So-
have a tracksuit with the.
So the person we bought that from had another car for sale.
We went far for
Who
that.
was it that was telling me that they were buying the other car from the person?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, they bought, and it was a local guy that was just telling me this too. I just seen him someplace. This was like last week, maybe. He was like, "Yeah, I was gonna buy that town car," and he goes, "But they had sold it." And he goes, "And the next thing I know, I seen it driving around up here." And I was like, oh yeah, we bought that. And he goes, yeah, it was cheap. It was like $1,200. And I go, yeah. I mean, that's what he was asking for.
Right.
And he goes, yeah, I was gonna buy that, man. You fuckers, I missed out. And I go, it was a nice car. I go, I drove it back. I drove it all the way back from there with a bad tire on it, but
Fuck yeah,
back roads and shit. But I drove it back.
We couldn't get on the highway with it.
No,
The tire was so
tire
bad.
was coming apart.
And we're,
really?
and we're not scared of like fucking doing stupid shit like that. But
Just
that's-
tire itself, or like wheel bearing, or like
No,
the
No, the
tire
tire was losing
Oh,
chunks.
fuck.
the chunks coming out. So we just
Sounds like a retread.
dude,
No, just old.
it was
Yeah,
OG
yeah.
OG tread.
OG tread, yeah.
It held there all the way here, though. Held there all the way here.
But
shit.
when we got up here the next day, it was flat as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it was done. That was its last ride.
That was it. Huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
So the only reason we pulled off the highway is because I didn't want it to come apart and fuck the car off.
Oh,
Oh
sure,
yeah,
man.
the car was
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah, it'd be all
So
fucked
'cause
up
I've
with
seen that happen.
Oh yeah, you see it all the time on the side of the road, man.
Oh,
fuck.
I drove a car.
Yeah, go North St. Louis. That shit, you see it all over.
North County
North
NASCAR.
County, that's right, bro.
My buddy had a Thunderbird. Was it a Thunderbird? Cougar. It was a Cougar. It's a two-door round body Cougar. And we went out to Pullman Slow, across the ferry, the Slow. And everybody's taking acid that I wasn't taking acid that night. Well, no, I was tripping that night too. We were all taking acid. And he gets in this car, and it's gravel, right? And we're the only ones out there. And he's just spinning fucking donuts. Spinning, like fucking, I'm going to tell you for hours, but probably 2-3 minutes.
Right. Yeah, sure, yeah.
I remember it as being hours.
It's a lot of donuts.
And tears the tire up, right? So the tire starts to come apart. That's our only way home. And then he drives it down the little boat ramp that's there, which isn't even really a boat ramp there. It's just like a mudslide, I guess. That's how I remember it anyway. I haven't been back there in a long time.
Fuck.
He drives it halfway into the river, and I have to get out, and I have to go over, and I'm tripping too. And I remember it, man. I had to go over and get this car out of the fucking river. So we get this car out of the river, and about 5 a.m. we're heading home. We get all the way across the ferry, and we're coming back, and this tire starts to come apart. And so in my mind, still half tripping, in my mind, the faster I go, the further I'll get, the less walking I have to do, right? So I just hammered all the way through Grafton, all the way through, just hammered down 75, 80. This tire's coming up, bap, 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 off the back fender of this car. So we get all the way home, go in the house, go to sleep, don't look at the car. We just go to sleep, get out the next day. Whole backside of the fucking car is just wiped out from this tire, beating the shit out of it the whole way. And we're just staring at it, barely remembering, right? We're just staring at it like, what the fuck happened to the car? You know, and obviously you look at it long enough, the tire come apart, you can tell what's. But I don't even know how we made it through Grafton that night.
You imagine like seeing kids doing that, like going on the road, like what the fuck?
Can't even imagine how I don't even know how we made it through Grafton that night. Because Grafton, usually you don't get through Grafton doing something stupid like that.
Yeah.
There's only one real road they look at there.
Right.
It's the
Right.
one you're on.
We just happened. We just happened like the cop was up here on this road for a second. And we just happened to blaze through town before. You know what I mean? So
Lucky man.
So maybe he was taking a piss for that couple of minutes it took for us. Because I'm telling you, I guarantee I did 75, 80 all the way through Grafton.
Jesus.
Nobody on the fucking road. So
Right.
it's 4
Yeah.
or 5 o'clock in the morning, something like that.
Right,
So.
right. That's amazing, dude.
I like a couple of years ago, this lady was being chased by the cops. She had 4 flat tires going down ridge. Just sounded like a tank. Like it was just so long that I could get up, get my phone out, put it on video, and record her coming down the road.
Wow.
And I was like, "Where the fuck are you gonna go? Like, are you going for the bridge right now? Like,
Right.
You know, like you are on 4. It just sparks coming. And everything is. So I can only imagine, you know, Grafton being quiet. 4 in the morning. Here's this tire fucking banging off shit. Though every local business is fine.
Oh,
There's a
boy.
sigh of relief on that one.
That's right. The places we've been.
But yeah, I can tell you so many times we shouldn't have made it home. That it's just amazing I'm standing here.
Oh yeah, dude.
Just amazing.
I remember. Dude,
and that's why
I've been there.
that's why I try to appreciate. I may get mad, I may hate it here, but I still try to appreciate everything that it takes for me to be standing here, because I should not. I was getting in a car in a hatchback with 2 buddies of mine, and I was in the car. I was already in the car, and some other buddy showed up and was like, "Hey, we're gonna go do this," and I went, "Oh fuck yeah, I'm gonna do that." And I got out of the car, and that buddy who was gonna drive, he's dead, and the girl went to the hospital. She was in the hospital for 2 weeks, and I was already in that fucking car.
Right. Yeah,
So, and it happened 2 hours after I got out of the car.
I'm thoroughly convinced that some of us aren't supposed to die.
So,
There have been too many close calls for me that walked away from people
Sure.
that died.
Right.
Like, I mean, military and out of military.
Right.
right.
I got to look at it now as a gift and say, okay, I'm going to try to put my best foot forward, because obviously I wasn't supposed to fucking take off.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And there were many fucking nights, that whole like coming home and not remembering, and you like, I as a young married man in the military, I lived on MacDill Air Force Base, because the crime off the base was a little bad back then, and so there were nights or mornings I'd wake up and I drove back on base through the checkpoint.
Right.
Couldn't tell you how,
Wow.
and they just fucking come on through, sir.
Right. You got your sticker.
Yeah,
You're
got
good,
your
bro.
sticker, flag you through.
Right.
It was wild. I mean, fuck me, dude. It's, those were career-ending mistakes.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Dude, my buddy got a DUI on base in his driveway.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, they just followed him there. He parked fine. He goes, "Look how well I parked."
I nailed it.
Right.
Things that happen too that necessarily wouldn't have been life changing, but the next day you're like, how the fuck did we do that?
Right.
Like
Yeah.
I cleared. My buddy ran from the police, and we cleared a 3-foot ditch in a Camaro
Yeah.
in an F body, 3rd gen F body. Cleared it. Didn't even hurt the car.
Right.
Into a cornfield. How the fuck?
Oh, dude. Yeah, man. I got you, bro.
How the fuck did that? How did that happen? How did that occur?
You know, when you're coming down 270 and you're going east, and you pass 203, but you're not quite to 111.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big farm field on the right that's got a road, a little like frontage road that makes a hard right.
Okay.
Okay. My buddy and I used to race.
I know where you're at.
All-wheel
Yep.
drive turbo cars.
Right.
And I had just put this Garrett GT35R on my Evo, and car had 575 with the wheels,
Right.
so it was fast. It wasn't ridiculous,
Oh,
but it
sure.
was fast. I had been drinking.
Right.
He had been drinking. The wife told us, "Please, guys, don't take the car out." We obviously didn't listen.
Right.
Coming down that road doing excess of 90 miles an hour, and I saw that right turn coming up, and I said, well, I'm not going to make that. If I turn my steering wheel, we're going to flip this fucking car.
Right.
And we did the same thing, man. Right over the
Right.
ditch, out into the cornfield. Luckily, it had been fucking harvested. But then get back
This
on
hadn't
the-
been harvested.
Yeah, right. Yeah, of course.
It was when you were done.
Right.
No shit.
Right.
Looked like a crop circle in it.
Right.
Didn't
Yeah.
even damage the car. Didn't
Yeah.
even. There was no signs that it happened.
I punctured my oil pan, but that was about as bad as it got. I had these Volk SE37 wheels that were like $5,000, full of mud and corn husks and shit, man. It was brutal.
And
Awesome.
and the other thing is the state cop that was chasing us went past us.
Yeah.
Like didn't see the hole punched in the fucking cornfield,
Right.
which is where obviously the car went.
Right.
He went around the corner and I remember watching the lights. I remember watching the lights go around the corner and past us, and we sat in the cornfield for a couple hours and getting stoned. We just continued our little bit of a party there,
Yeah.
make sure he was gone.
Wow. Mm-mm.
So
Hardcore.
how did any of that occur?
Yeah, I don't know how many of us survived our youth. I tell you what.
Right. Yeah. For
It was a
real.
free for all back in the 70s and 80s, and
Yeah.
even in the early 90s. It was
Yeah.
a free for all. It just, I don't know, man. Parents were somewhere else, and so we just did whatever the fuck we wanted. It was
Yeah.
wild.
No. That's
They didn't mess with you either, man. The cops just didn't. If they did mess with you, they were friendly about it. It's like more like they understood more.
Sure.
So
Dude, I'd get a ride from them. Like, you get in trouble, and
Yeah,
they give
yeah.
you a ride home,
Right,
Like,
yeah,
you
no.
didn't get arrested first and fingerprinted and the whole thing. You just get a ride home. Your parents took care of it whenever you got home.
Yeah.
You know?
right,
Yeah.
you got told on.
Right. Yeah, you
they
got told
snitched
on.
on you.
Right.
Right.
The worst part was you knew you were going to get an ass beaten or grounded or something.
Oh, yeah. You knew there was going to be some repercussions when you got to the house. I mean, whatever
Yeah.
it was going to be. But, it's like, it didn't ruin your life. Like,
Right,
being a
right.
kid and fucking up a little bit didn't ruin your life forever. You know, now it's like, man,
Seems like now they've got to fill that prison population, so...
man, there's a lot of money in that.
Well, there's
well,
parents.
It's cheap labor for corporations is what it is.
I think it's all the crybaby ass parenting.
Yeah.
That's what I think it is. Like, why didn't you do this? This person did this, and he could have killed my kid or whatever.
Same people that call on the grass being too tall.
Right.
It's the same people.
I mean, why?
I don't know, man. It is weird. But that thing about, like...
And people are overly sensitive, too. You can't even have a conversation about a tragedy in which you're saying the whole thing was like, the whole thing's a tragedy.
Right.
And without somebody crybabying about it.
Yeah.
Did you not understand what I'm saying? You didn't understand you didn't even attempt to try and understand what I'm saying. You just started crybabying.
Just want to be offended.
So,
I don't know. I think there's something definitely to that, like, to the need to have cheap labor for corporations that run the world, so you have to have more laws that can be more strictly adhered to and enforced.
Sure.
So you can fill those populations up with free labor, right?
Well, the more laws are because the people that are the corporations are there's invested.
Yeah.
The people who make the
Yeah.
laws are invested in
Yes,
the corporations
totally.
using the prison labor.
Yeah, totally.
So-
And that's where I was getting at with that. And like maybe this shit that these parents, the way these parents behave, is a reflection of that, and because of that, and it feeds that. You know,
Right.
like everything is connected. Everything
Sure.
we do.
Right,
So,
right.
I don't know. You got to wonder, like, if that tail has been wagging the dog, so to speak.
Right.
You know.
Right. I looked into that one time, prison labor and who benefits from it.
It's
and,
disgusting, dude.
Oh,
It's so
dude.
disgusting. Like
So
even
many
defense
Fortune 500
contractors.
companies are using prison labor.
Like Northrop Grumman, I don't know if it's Northrop, but there are defense contractors that lean heavily on prison.
Yeah. So many Fortune
So-
500 companies.
So
use
what do they
prison
do
labor.
for them? Are they in there working?
All
Or
sorts of shit,
Yep.
dude. All sorts of factory
shit.
jobs, dude.
Ah,
Yeah. It's not just motherfuckers pounding rocks and
And-
making license plates anymore.
right.
And the Congress people that receive money from these, because you can look it all up. You can see who receives what from which Fortune 500 company,
That's right.
and then you can see which Fortune 500 company is invested in prison labor, and you can just look at the dollars,
Yep, you follow the dollar.
and then you look at it and you wonder why there's so many stupid fucking laws.
Yep. Yeah, no, you're exactly right, man. And there's documentaries about this shit all over.
Yeah.
And like the dollar flows between the government, the corporations, and the prison. It's like this little ecosystem that they've built.
Right.
And if you don't get people into those prisons, you don't get cheap labor. Therefore, your bottom line gets fucked.
That's crazy.
It is fucking crazy. So then we wonder why you have communities of people that are all just like feeder systems into that. And it's been historically impoverished white and African American communities.
Right.
Trailer parks, projects.
Impoverished people altogether.
Altogether,
Right.
absolutely. Altogether.
I tell people all the time, the only people that stand around and say the system's racist are people that have never been inside a jail.
That's right.
That's the only people that stand around and claim that
Yeah,
the
it's-
system's built to incarcerate this person.
Right. No, it's built to
not.
incarcerate anybody that doesn't have the means to unincarcerate
Oh, sure.
themselves.
Right. It's
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
It's not
right.
built.
Totally. Yeah.
Because once you get inside that, you mouth off to that cop, he'll take you to the smacking room just the same as you will anybody else
Oh, yeah.
of any other color.
Yeah,
You'll get a
totally,
beat
man.
down too.
Smack 'em.
You get the
Right.
same.
No
That's
shit,
what
dude.
they call it.
Right.
You
I
get
know,
the
I know.
same. You get the same fucking day old bologna and bread sandwich.
Yep.
You get the same warm water out of the top of the toilet. You
Yep.
get the same. It's all the fucking same.
Yeah, dude.
It's all the same. They
Yeah.
don't treat anybody any differently based on color once you hit the inside of that wall.
No, not at all, man. Not at all. And,
Nobody.
and it doesn't matter your demeanor either. Like whenever I was incarcerated, it was you could be nice, you're an animal. You could be an animal, and you're an animal.
Well, you
didn't
got
fucking
you
matter.
got you got a little more. You got a little more. Yeah, there was a little more favorability if you were decent. If you weren't being a complete and total jack off.
Well, you weren't going to get put in solitary.
Right, or
I mean,
or get beat down.
Get beat down.
Right.
Right.
But they still weren't gonna. They're still not gonna. And I've never made it past county. Honestly, I've never made it past county. But it's my buddy told me that county's worse than prison.
It is.
He said you should have just pled out and went.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
Should have pled out. You probably got this much time. You'd have got a 60-day. You'd have probably been out quicker too.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So-
I've heard that same thing.
So, and he goes, you would have got in there, you would have got your own room, you would have got the food's better. He goes, the prison is way better. Somebody could have bought you a TV.
there's people that are in the jailers, the whatever you call them, the guards. I think they have to dehumanize you in order to do that job. And not on purpose, but I think that in order for them to survive what they see, they have to dehumanize you.
Well, I think that comes with law enforcement as well, because you're set with a person. Imagine every person that you talk to at work just completely lies to you.
Yeah, right.
Completely.
Yeah.
There's zero truth.
But they ain't no better. They lie just as much.
Well, their job is to collect evidence, so they're going to collect it in whatever way possible, legally possible. Yeah. But every single person that you ever see is going to fucking lie to you.
Yeah, right. That's or you at least have the perception that 100% will lie, and then if the 1 or 2% don't,
you don't believe them either.
You don't believe them either.
Right.
Yeah,
so I mean,
it's a heavy hang.
So imagine doing 20 years of being lied to every single day, trying to be tricked every single day, trying to get away.
Right.
Trying to not do these simple tasks that are pretty basic.
Well, I tell people that all the time too. You can take Andy Griffith. You can take Sheriff Andy Griffith. You can stick him in the hood. He'll walk around and talk to everybody that'll last about 6 months.
Right.
And then after that, you're all just whatever, because you're gonna. I mean, it doesn't matter. Gandhi, you can take Gandhi or somebody and stick him, and I guarantee you, he's going to be turned into a racist piece of shit. Yeah. By the time it's done, because everybody wants to fight him, everybody wants to lie to him. They all want to run. They all want over dumb shit sometimes, and shit that doesn't even make no sense.
Right.
But it's weird how the one feeds the other, right? I talked about this just yesterday. How criminals now, and I mean hardened criminals, smart criminals, have found ways to go so deep. Like you look at the dark web. Well, there's 5-6 layers of that. So law enforcement gets into the first layer of crime or your mind, and so you go even more. So you dig even deeper, and then there's another layer. Then they got to chase that. Well, what's trying to prevent it is creating more of it.
Right.
It's making it better for the criminal, easier for them to not easier, but more protected layers, right? And it's like one deserves the other.
Sure.
One has to be there for the other.
And it's
like a narcissist and a codependent.
Well,
it's the same thing.
But going back to what you said earlier, if there was just anarchy rules, like a lifestyle, an anarchy lifestyle, we wouldn't have that.
No, you wouldn't. It would come to a certain point, and it would be like self-governance.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
And you would find a bad seed, and it would filter out.
Yeah, it would work itself out really quickly.
It would. It really would.
Yeah, but you can't. Would they try that in Acapulco, the Anarchy Society?
Did they? I don't know.
Oh, dude, that's a.
You're talking about that documentary we watched.
Yeah,
on TV with all them pussies.
Right.
They were just a bunch of pussies.
Somebody commercialized it.
They were tax evading.
Yeah, somebody commercialized living in anarchy in Acapulco because property was
in Acapulco?
It was in Acapulco.
Okay.
Because I started looking at property in Acapulco, bro. Right. Until I got to the end of the documentary, and I'm like, God, these people are fucking... because it wasn't
anarchy. They wanted to live by their own rules, and so therefore you lived by their rules.
Right.
So which were just slightly different than the other rule. Right. You know what I mean?
It's like when a church splinters off of a church. It just becomes another fucking church.
Well, it was a multi-level marketing fucking thing, and it was people that needed to follow or people that were hiding from the law.
Right.
Oh, shit.
And you have this, billionaires, millionaires, that fucking actually bought into Bitcoin. Bitcoin blows up.
Right.
And then turns into, now you have the exact same society we have now. Rich people and poor people when everybody was on the same page, and now it's turned into this whole thing.
Right.
And they were all pussies. So that invited in these people who aren't pussies
to run everything,
to come in and take advantage of everybody. Because I'm not, you know what I mean? I can overrun you.
Right.
I'm a badass. I can overrun you. And you're going to do what I tell you to do.
My will. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what was it? The one guy went down there, and one of the first things he did was get in with some drug shit so he could peddle drugs inside of this community, because he was the only guy. The rest of them were afraid of all that shit, and he was the only guy that was willing to go outside And they all stayed inside that community.
Yeah.
But you had the one or two guys that were like, well, fuck that. I'm going into this town full of cartel members.
Right.
Seeing what I can hook up.
what,
You know what I
right.
mean? See what I can do.
The premise and the start of it made so much sense, and then there was just greed.
Yeah.
You know, there was
Human
greed.
nature took over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird how human nature has evolved or devolved into
Yeah.
that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it would be so easy to be able to sit down and you take like 10 acres and you wall it off and you make this walled garden, and when somebody gets out of line, they go outside of the wall.
Right.
I'm sorry, you don't want it this fucking zen.
I
This
don't think
whatever.
it devolved.
You don't think it devolved?
humans have always been, throughout time.
You think it was by design?
Throughout all civilization, I think humans have always been shit.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, there's
100%.
something to that, and I don't
100%.
disagree with you, Chuck. I think that there's a chance that
You-
this life, this thing that we're doing, is hell, and it is shit, and there's something else that.
I wouldn't go that far, but you've always had peaceful people and people who aren't so peaceful come in and take advantage of the peaceful people,
Right.
which would then create people that were in the peaceful people to turn into not peaceful people.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they turn into
It's
what they're
always
running from.
been
Yeah.
juxtaposed this way
Right.
all throughout civilization and history.
Well,
all
I mean,
throughout.
some would say that if you look at electricity and polarity, which is where we come from, right, that you have to have the
Right.
negative to have the positive. So
But
is that? I don't know, man. That's a really deep fucking rabbit hole.
Right.
It's my biggest problem with people who are trying to change history. Like the Christopher Columbus shit is one of the biggest ones. Because, well, he didn't discover America and brought all this blah, 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 blah. Listen, you were fucking scalping people and beating babies off rocks before he showed up. You're just mad because he showed up with the ability to kill you better than you were already killing yourselves. So the Native Americans were some of them were peaceful, like I said. Some were peaceful. Some were
Savage. Right.
I didn't want to say it because it's derogatory now, but
The
yeah.
Comanches and all that stuff.
Yeah.
They were wild as fuck.
Dude, they would invade for territory. They would invade other more peaceful tribes. They would rape the women so they carry on their bloodline, and they would beat the babies off rocks to end that bloodline.
I wonder if that's real.
Yes, it's 100% real.
You got pictures, video.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's
Chuck. I mean,
historical fact that's what they would do.
But who wrote that fact?
boom.
I
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I have to wonder. I'm always going to be like this. I'm always going to be like, well, I wonder
so-
if that was fabricated so we would vilify it.
so
Yep.
so
Hate the Indians.
so the Aztecs, and this
Or
is
like
in Aztec history. This
Right.
is in Aztec history, and it's also in Mayan history. The Aztecs would go through, and they would kidnap all the other little tribes that were out, not part of the big, huge whatever. They
Right.
would kidnap all the outlanding tribes. They would sacrifice them. They would kill the babies. They would rape the women, and that's in both sets of history.
Yeah.
So
Right.
both sets of history.
Yeah.
So, and then you want to say Cortez showed up and just ruined it all. They were so peaceful, and Cortez showed up, and yeah, they brought diseases. I mean, but that's about the only thing they brought that wasn't already here.
Yeah, I mean
So-
that wiped out everybody.
So, right.
You
So,
guys want a blanket?
I mean,
Yeah,
not that there's any excuse as to what happened, but conquering's conquering. Rather, you were conquering each other,
Right.
or
somebody else came along and conquered you. Conquering's conquering. So,
Yeah.
It's crazy to think that that was just greed back then too.
Right.
well, yeah,
It was
That
the
was just-
same
I like
exact thing.
gold. Yeah.
Huh?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so-
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Well,
Totally.
greed and religious nonsense, which
Which
is
greed,
also
which
what
is
it
also
is
greed.
today.
Yeah.
It's
So-
also greed. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
it is. Like, yeah, you can be part of our team if you give us money.
Are you
Right.
Are you open today?
No.
Oh, you got Tuesday off. So the rest of the week's normal. You on long on Thursday?
Maybe. I don't know.
Since you were closed Monday.
I don't know.
You got gigs this week?
Yeah, I got a gig Saturday out in Hardin, Illinois at the Trinity Fest.
Trinity River Fest.
Yeah, the River Festival.
Right,
It's like we're doing an acoustic set Saturday night.
right.
Getting our country on.
Are you really?
Well, I mean, it's way more like toned down than the metal version. Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. Which band's playing?
Divine March.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, it'd be good.
That's cool.
Yeah, man. Fun
Yeah.
shit.
So that's Saturday. Nothing else for us.
No,
Is that an all-day thing? That's like an
dude,
all-day.
it's like 2 days.
Oh Jesus.
2 full days, people camping and all sorts of shit.
That smells terrible.
I'm not. Like, I'm going, yeah.
Fucking hippies.
I'm going Saturday night. I'm going to play, and unfortunately, I got to bounce. Not really unfortunately, but I got to bounce, and then Sunday, I spent with my son.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
Channel my inner Cartman.
Right.
Right? Go kill all the hippies.
Right.
Well, that's pretty cool though.
That was a good episode. He built a big drill and it's just blasting Slayer and running them over. That was a good episode.
God dang.
Yeah. I like it.
You got cars lining up this week?
I got one.
That guy's your best friend.
I got one.
He did a pre-clean.
Oh yeah, dude. I was like, why are you fucking doing
I
that?
was so confused.
What the fuck is going on?
So we both get the messages right on the detail page,
Yeah.
and and Chuck's super responsive and takes care of it, but I only see his thing. He goes, so I'm like, oh, that's fantastic, man. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and clean it out for you. And I'm like, what? Wait a minute, what the fuck? So now I'm diving in to read. This dude cleaned out his car. And then would he send pictures to? Yeah, he vacuums. You're paying for this thing. You don't get a discount, bro, for doing half the work. Just finish the job. You already started.
Wait, so somebody pre-detailed a car before they paid you to detail it?
Yeah, well, it's coming up. What?
Yeah,
dude. Yeah, I was like, that's the most interesting. Normally,
Kind of worries me a little bit.
Yeah.
Because like, what's he expecting?
There's that.
So what exactly is he expecting out of?
It's gonna be like a white glove situation.
Right.
Well, these cars are fucking as clean as I can possibly get them when they come. Some of them produce dirt. You clean them and then you go back and there's dirt.
Like, where the fuck is it? Yeah.
So, and it's right. They're in the garage, so it's not dust.
Wow.
Right.
Where did it come from?
Is it in the seats? Like deep in the seats or something? Or like just caked in there and just falls out?
Fucking vacuum the seats and everything, man. And they create dirt.
That's wild, man. That's wild. No thanks.
So, talked about earlier, got one guy coming now. So when are you gonna start jiu-jitsu?
Oh yeah. All right.
I got a gi, man. It's gotta come.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. What guy coming?
What's going on?
Yeah. Getting into some BJJ.
Really?
What guy?
Well, I always do, but no.
I just want to get into some BJ.
Yeah, well,
You
yeah.
dropped the last J.
I'll take 2 of them.
Right.
All right. What are you talking about?
Sign me up.
Right.
It's a double job. Yeah. Low job.
Yeah. No job, yeah.
Whatever.
Brazilian blowjobs.
Right.
But yeah.
I like the double
No,
J's.
but
You trying to get
Well,
back to come on?
He's offering. I'm not mentally ready yet. So
Yeah.
you should do it. You should do it.
Oh, don't threaten me with a good fucking time.
Jonas is coming tonight for the first time. Jonas Cathy is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Well, you're still in Collinsville, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Is that yours or you just
No,
train there?
No, just train there.
Is that the one up on Main Street?
No, it's on. It's
Well, that's Krav Maga.
it's actually called Train Performance. It was J5.
Oh fuck! I know exactly where you're at.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right
TREI.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha.
And it's 7:00 starts.
No kidding.
Yeah, man. If you
Roll
come,
on.
if you come, I got a gi for you.
well, I got a 5 p.m. whip class.
What the fuck does it even mean?
I know, right? Sounds so fucking hot. We're training to use the whips at 5 p.m. today. Right.
Whips. Like I'm a battle rope guy. What's an
Whip.
actual whip?
Yeah.
Is this like a BDSM thing?
I don't know. We'll find out. But I'll get there.
I mean,
at
I'm
5.
into some shibari stuff. I like the ropes, but what is?
Yeah. So I mean, same fabric, but we're just making
okay.
it. We're just making it crack at 5.
Hey,
Okay.
speaking of that,
Jesus did right? Like 40 days.
that thing was a
Fashion
child's ring.
Ah, see,
It was a child's ring.
there we go. Did you
So,
see one
speaking
for
of that-
sale?
Kendra showed me a screenshot of some for sale.
Okay.
And they look exactly like that.
You're welcome. We thought he was holding a cock
So-
ring from one of the cars he detailed.
So, that fucking looked like a cock ring to me.
He goes.
I had an interesting week.
I go. What
Found
is
a bottle
that?
of piss.
I go. What is that? And he goes. Well, it doesn't go on your finger. And I was like, and it's in his hand. He goes, excuse me, while I go burn the end of my fingers off now.
Right. No shit.
Found a bottle of piss in a car.
Well-
You can't tell me that's not a bottle of piss. It was fucking piss colored.
Wow.
And it was in a water bottle.
Yeah, we
Was it a bottle this size?
Yes.
That's some talent, bro.
That is impressive.
Yeah, it's so talent.
Especially
Well, if you piss in bottles, you get that good.
No, maybe, man, but I would get those Gatorade. I just don't want piss in the seat, you know.
Man, I swear this happened. We were going to a concert. Me and Melissa were going to a concert over downtown. We were sitting in this traffic, and we had been drinking, and we had to pee really bad.
Right.
Dude, and I had, like you said, I think it was maybe a Gatorade bottle or something.
Right.
But I pissed in that, and then she pissed in it. Which is impressive.
pissed in
Yeah.
it?
Without making a mess.
Yes.
That is stellar.
Do you have that cone thing?
No, she's.
Oh, the shiwi or
Yeah,
whatever?
the shiwi, bro.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a real cool thing,
It is
actually.
real cool.
We were talking about that when it was going down. Like, you need something to, like, funnel. She's like, I got this. And she got it, man. It's tight.
That is
Bro, impressive.
Bravo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I can't hit the bowl sober.
I know, right?
How the fuck you gonna hit the fucking bottle?
Post-sex piss. You're like, I'm not just stand on my head.
forget about that one. Yeah. I just open the window and pee out there. It's fucking cleaner.
You stand at the back door for
Right.
real. I've done it. I've done it. Fuck it.
I know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Just give me an apron.
That's right. Hey, how's your son doing with his skating?
Awesome.
Man, I see those clips. That kid is a shredder, bro. For his age, especially, but not just for his age. He's a shredder.
Dude, he's like that. I've been watching that little, was that 11-year-old Chinese dude that's being flown around the world to skate everywhere?
I don't know.
Oh,
There's a
this
little
dude's-
girl, too.
Was it a girl?
Chinese girl that's in unfucking
That's
real.
like fucking like, yeah, beyond anything.
But what gets me is, like, I've been skating since I was like 8 or 9 years old, and your son is doing things on mini ramps that are traditionally only done on vert ramps, and it's just so fucking cool to watch. Now, of course, he's a smaller dude still, but it's, I mean, as a skateboarder watching another one, it's fucking impressive.
He was doing some cool shit downtown. Was that Derby Day?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was, we just kind of blocked the alley and
Right,
clear
let him do his
for him.
thing.
Yeah. He almost ollied over a freaking
Parking thing.
big road barrel.
Oh, like a Jersey barrier
Yeah,
kind of thing?
the round ones. You know, just round
Big
construction.
orange.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Well, no, it wasn't. It was laying on its side.
Yeah, sure.
But
it's
he
still-
he pretty much hit it the first time. He just kind of rolled off the backside of it, you know.
Yeah.
And then I think it kind of messed with him a little
Yeah, he
bit.
was
So
in
he
his
just,
head a little bit,
yeah, got in his head a little
Is
bit.
that
couldn't do
mini
it.
spine local? The mini spine ramp that he rides?
Oh, that's in his uncle's house in Waterloo.
What?
I think so. Is that you want to talk about? It looks like it's inside.
Yeah, it looks like it's in a really long garage
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something.
Yeah, that's like off his.
A spine with a little vert wall. And holy shit.
Is that church still in St. Louis?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They just had a
skate-
huge
skate,
thing.
skate laborious.
Yeah, they just had a big
I
like
thought they were
camp out
shutting it
there.
down because there was a bunch of weirdos in it.
No. They're doing well. They're
No,
doing really
yeah,
well.
dude, they just had a packed house for some like lock-in
Well, I
basically.
thought I heard the same thing too, though. But
Yeah, there was a bunch.
There's
of,
always
there was a
talk
bunch of
about it.
weirdos.
Like they just had a big Red Bull contest there. Like they do good stuff there.
Yeah.
they do good stuff there. In fact, Don't Get Dead is we've been discussing with a couple other like local like sort of noise metal bands about putting together a skate/music festival over there, and then trying to see if we can't raise enough to donate back to the church.
Nice.
Like nothing for us, but just to play in a really cool venue.
Oh, yeah,
you know?
for sure.
It's a
Dude,
rad
that place is
dude.
cool as shit.
So beautiful.
I
It's a
don't-
national treasure for skateboarders.
I haven't been in there since like when it first opened. It was probably 6 months later. I went over there, and then I'm sure it's just beyond.
Well, now there's a vert ramp in there instead of
Right.
like the big street course.
Right.
It's like half street and half vert ramp, and they just resurfaced it a couple months ago.
Nice.
So it's, I mean, they're still going strong, and
Nice.
it's all DIY, which
Right.
is really rad. And
Right.
they still have parishioners that operate like in one part of the church. Yeah,
Oh, I
that
didn't
was
know
all
that.
donated to them, and like it's really a cool story, but. These nuns will come by and like they've got a great relationship with them. And it's fucking wild, dude. It's really wild.
I want to see a nun just drop in
Just
from
totally
like 15,
shred.
15 foot. You know, just drop in and fucking kill it.
Maybe we just put Rex in a nun outfit.
yeah, that's funny.
That'd be rad though.
Yeah.
man.
What's cool is like he's got no fear on that.
No,
You know,
no,
like he
no.
hasn't.
Yeah. Well, the thing about skateboarding too, and like there's other sports like it, but I can only speak to skateboarding. It builds a resilience in you mentally, and a physical toughness, not like a lot of other things outside of like mixed martial arts or like martial arts, right?
Right.
Like this is going to fucking hurt. Watch me do it 30 times.
Yeah.
It's kind of like one wheeling.
Yeah.
How you feeling after your last spill?
It just bruised my arm a little bit. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it's like what's funny
It
is
was very low speed. It just dumped me.
yeah.
Nose, nose dug in. It
What's
just tossed me.
funny about one wheeling is people look at you and you're like, holy shit, you know, it looks so hard, and it's like, it's not if you just, you know, don't think about it. Just get the fuck on.
Well,
it.
that's exactly what you have to do with it. You have to not think about it.
Yeah,
Right.
dude, you
right.
should. We'll get you on one, bro.
Yeah,
it's
sure, man.
it's a.
I've got mine in the back.
Yeah.
you?
I mean, I grew up
rode
on
in.
a snowboard and skateboard, and
If you've snowboarded and how you
I
carve
rode in.
on down the mountain with your back foot, same thing on
like
this.
hillside, toe side.
Yep.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
and then also like your
I
if you're goofy or whatever, but your rear foot
Yeah.
can carve you up real tight.
I
Nice.
will say this. You know how thrash metal is really good when you're skateboarding to like get you pumped up, get you going to do these things?
Of course.
Nope.
It's bad on a one wheel.
It is.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
You want to be more
Yeah,
like
well,
Sublime.
Sublime. Yeah, is that what you said? Yeah, that's the only
Yeah.
reason Sublime's on Pandora right now is
You-
because
you
when
wanna
I
be-
fucking
I
go
was gonna
out for
say
the
Aaron
day.
Cam and the one drop.
You wanna
St.
be-
Louis, but
You
yeah.
want to be more flow, more
Yeah.
nice and even
Totally.
and
Yeah.
floaty.
It's like surfing versus
Because-
skateboarding.
Yes,
I just
definitely.
put my thumbs playlist, my thumbs up playlist on my Pandora on, and sometimes I'll hit the bike trail, which is real smooth and it's dotted, so I carve a lot on
Sure,
it.
yeah.
But some Master of Puppets or some Slayer will come on my thumb, and I
Right.
find myself leaning in
Yeah,
and
sure.
still trying to carve.
Fucking
But it's
yeah.
like more of an angry carving now.
It's amazing.
You
what
still
the sounds
have
do
yours.
to us. So
Alright.
I gotta
You're
get
scared
one,
of
huh?
his.
I
I gotta get a fucking one wheel, huh?
no, I've got an extra one.
Do you really?
We'll
Yeah.
put you.
Yeah,
We'll
people
put you on
will try
mine.
that.
We'll
I
put
gotta,
you on
I
mine
gotta,
here in a minute.
I gotta fuck. I gotta fuck with the sensor pad a little bit.
Really?
That's it. I mean, it's only got
It's got to be
80.
replaced.
It's gotta be 80. It's only got 80 miles on it.
What?
Yeah, bro. It's
Let's
like
chat.
fucking new.
Let's chat.
Yeah, it's cool.
Right on, man.
It's got Zelda sticker on it.
I've got
That sends the value through the roof.
I've
though.
got I've got Cade's Pine X at my house.
Oh, why?
I don't because I borrowed it because mine's fucking up. So I
Oh,
borrowed it because
right.
I was going to talk to him about when I got back from Florida, maybe buy it, but I don't like it. So
Is it too wobbly
well,
on you
it's,
now?
it's pint size.
Dude,
I
it's
thought they were
fucked up.
XR size.
No, they're pint
No,
size.
Yeah, they're pint
Yeah.
size.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
so the smaller ones are cool
but-
if you're going to do some tricks or if you're straight urban.
Right.
You know, like if you're cutting sidewalks and cars and all that bullshit.
Right, yeah.
Which I do, but I mean, I'm talking like a real urban setting, not Broadway and Alton.
No,
you know?
right, yeah. Like if you're in the city.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
Like you need to like everybody stops and you got to make a 90 and then another 90. That's where the Pine X is. You know, that's where it's at.
I
Really?
did fine with it on the way home, but I could just tell that the roads that I were on, it was more.
Yeah. Well, and we started out on these little pints, man.
Right.
We were riding on this road over here, man. It's like just bucking you around, you know. And we're
Yeah.
nervous because it was new, you
Of course,
know.
yeah.
And then it's like once we got XRs, it was like, oh geez, it's like getting
Yeah.
getting an old Lincoln
Way more
Town car,
stable.
bro. Like
cruise, right?
straight rolling.
But
Yeah.
it'll teach you the pint's good because it'll teach you that you have to ignore some of the shit.
But
Like every little bobble in the road, if you react to it, you're going down. You're
Yeah,
gonna
sure,
eat
man.
shit.
Yeah.
Right. Sort of like a skateboard.
You
like-
just kind of have to let your ankles. You just kind of have to let
Float.
your ankles do what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then on your phone, you have the app and it docks. You can change how it responds.
Yeah.
And top speed and everything
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
So you can make it tighter or looser how you want to shred.
Yeah,
it.
actually,
Yeah.
there's custom shaping too, so
Yeah.
you can like change how you know, like your top speed there and where your
So
nose
you can
is.
actually change like the damping, sort of.
Not like the more the position of the board, so you can go like in all we have a shit ton of hills, right? So
Right. You want
can,
more vertical.
yeah, you
Yeah,
can start
gotcha.
up here, so whenever you are pushing forward, you're not digging into the street, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
therefore getting new skin. So you just you know, you can raise it, but they have I haven't messed with custom at all. I'll do elevated if I'm going to go uptown, but most of the time I just ride Delirium. It's loose, it's fast, it's loose.
Yeah. Oh, I'm interested.
What's the one that I ride? I can't remember.
Probably Mission.
Mission.
Probably Delirium.
Mission.
I'm in Mission too. That's what I ride.
Yeah,
to Mission.
I like Mission.
Yeah.
I feel like Delirium, like for in and out of the roads and everything, like it's looser. Like it's definitely less stable. But like my ankles and legs and everything's used to it. You know, it's like I don't panic because there's a lip or
You're on a
whatever.
more better pavement though.
Yeah, I'm all over. I mean,
I ride these back roads mostly, and they're all
Well,
divoted and popped.
you're
and
divoted
so-
and you're also
Yeah.
kicked because of the irrigation of the water.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
camber and
yeah,
cast
so
and-
that changes everything on, you know, like it's fun to carve whenever you like, you know how trucks will make that big old rut on, you know, it's fun to carve that, but man, it's like you hit something while you're doing that You know, like, because that's how I fell on Broadway, because I was trying to ride, these freaking ridges, kicking it around. And the next thing I know, I got thrown off balance on the wrong time. Yeah. And then, it was all me, obviously. But I was like, shit, I'm going down, And then he had to adjust me twice. Like, I was I couldn't breathe the first night, man. Like, I did something weird in the hips, and or ribs, or I don't know, bro. Yeah. I was trying to eat, and I was like this, man. I couldn't do anything. So yeah, 2 days later, I was good.
Wow.
So,
yeah, I'm down, man.
I just bruised my arm up when it dumped. It was very low speed.
Yeah, I probably wiped out like 10, 15.
You ever do the trails down past Pierre Marquette up in the bluffs?
So nature trails?
No, it's not the nature.
I know where you're going.
Institute. Yeah, when you go past Pierre Marquette on the right,
where the concrete church cross is and shit, it goes up and down and stuff.
Past that, way past that. Okay. I'm talking past Pierre Marquette.
Okay.
So down past Grafton, past Pierre Marquette on the right side, there's a trail that starts going up into the bluff, comes down. Grassly, and I skateboard that.
Right.
And I would imagine that on the one wheel, it would be rad as hell.
Dude, we'll have to. I think
check it out.
Yeah, we need to charge up the GoPro.
Got to get past Grafton. You do not want to ride from Alton.
Well, no, we'll drive out there.
Hell no,
no. We did it once. It was dumb.
Yeah.
Drew, for some reason, Drew's going to go to Collinsville to Grafton.
I made it to Edwardsville and like all the way to the other side of Edwardsville.
Right.
And back to Collinsville.
On a charge?
Yeah. Well, I know I stopped and I had to charge. I had to charge in Edwardsville.
Oh.
Because I went down through Watershed and went through.
And your feet weren't fucking dying?
I was doing it every day. I was riding.
That was the other thing about the Pine X. My feet were dead by the time I got home.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Was done. What's your home? How far is it from here?
3.3.
Is it really? See, mine's only a mile, so that's why I go like way
takes
out.
Me 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah, I actually timed it. It's 4 minutes or just under 5 minutes for me to get on the one wheel from my house to the downtown shop.
See, I got lucky to this new place I'm renting over in Pontoon Beach. Running from my door to the Madison County Trail is maybe 2 minutes.
Oh, wow.
So I could be on it in a minute on a one wheel, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. I think the MCT trails around there, I wouldn't want to one wheel them.
No?
That's what I did, though.
Yeah.
That's why I took.
Why not?
Was it
I went down
boring?
to the Schoolhouse Trail. And then we took that around, down all in Arizona, went through the Watershed, came back up through SIUE.
Good scenery.
I charged at a hotel there across from Bella Milano's.
Oh, yeah, the new one?
I just crashed outside of the hotel and charged for 30 minutes and went back home.
Nice.
Huh.
I felt like it would be boring on the trails.
Good scenery.
I don't know. You get about 20 miles on a charge.
Okay. That's
so,
pretty fucking good.
No? Is it 15 miles?
I don't think you get 20.
But I started getting like a little scared. I'm like, man, if it shuts down on this trail right now, like,
right.
I had like 2 miles left or whatever. I'm like, I gotta stop.
You're eating shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, no. So you've never ran yours dead, have you? It lifts up slow. It stops you when using it. It picks up.
No, it doesn't just cut out like it does.
It picks up. I mean, I imagine if it starts picking up and you push down on it, it'll probably cut out on you. But once you get a certain battery percentage, it pushes up hard, push back hard, push back.
No, I guess I haven't. I think
ran mine dead twice.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I've had to be picked up 4 times.
Well, you also died out on the pint too.
Yep. It shouldn't have ran dead back there. It still had 18%, and I ran that son of a bitch down to 2% without a problem. So it shouldn't have died over there.
They're such a cool Jeremy. They're such a cool mental checkout when you after 100 miles. I mean maybe not even that, but it's like you just find like a spot where you get in that zone. And
I know that zone.
Yeah.
It's the same with a lot of other things like that. Like skateboarding, snowboarding.
Absolutely.
After a while, there is no other thought.
Did you show me that, or did I see it? I don't know. There was a group of dudes that rode all the way from Oregon or Washington all the way down Pacific Highway, in 30 days.
Oh, well, there's a dude that has went abroad in
Europe.
in Europe, and then there's another dude that he went from the Pacific Northwest into Canada, I think.
There's a guy that just skateboarded across the country. He
That's
just
crazy.
finished up, I think.
So,
I couldn't see doing that.
Yeah, he did
Pump
it
kicking the whole
wild.
fucking
Oh yeah, you could see his body change.
no
I
shit.
bet.
Like over like 60 days.
Like
Like
watching
he just,
Naked and Afraid.
Yeah.
Right,
I wonder
right,
how
yeah,
many
yeah.
wheels and bearings he had to go through.
Right,
He
yeah.
brought extra sets.
Yeah.
And you could
True.
see the wheels were just fucking coming apart at the end.
Last week, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You'll appreciate this. I'm going to tell you this.
Last week, I met two guys at Germania, and they had their bikes outside, right? And they're all, I mean, they just fucking looks like they live there on them.
Yeah.
So I go in, and you know, they're easy to pick out, and they're just two 7-year-old guys. They're doing the whole country.
Yeah.
And
Awesome.
On
bicycles,
Bicycles, yeah.
just two, and that was what they're. I put it on the internet because it's like it's two old guys, continental fucking.
That's
Yeah,
so sick, dude.
yeah, and so that day was a light day for them, so they're kind of chilling. They're just going to ride over to St. Charles because somebody's family was there and they could shower and clean sit. Like one's like 69, the other guy was 72, and they're on nothing exciting looking at all. Like just some fucking old school. Like they probably bought them bikes new or some shit, and like, but you know, like
when they were teenagers.
right. You know, they got the saddlebags on the front and the back, and
Yeah.
like, I mean, they're all. So it's not, you know, like what I go ride on is, you know, whatever, so many ounces. These dudes have old bikes,
Yeah.
you know, bigger tires, you know, to cover everything.
Yeah.
And this is their second time riding across the
That's
country.
so rad, dude.
Crazy.
Just
Love it.
they're
Love it.
right around, you know, they said they'll do 150, sometimes 200 miles, depending on elevation and stuff like that.
Right.
But they're just kicking it.
I love
Just-
it.
And they're telling a story on this like blog place or whatever. So I don't know, it's cool shit.
I
Man.
love that.
Yeah.
I was watching Naked and Afraid. I watch a lot of Naked and Afraid, even though I know it's not. Like when I first started watching it, I knew that it wasn't what they were telling you, because they walk down beat down paths all the time.
Right.
And I'm like, so they're not really out in the woods, but maybe they stick them like out in the woods behind my house. You know what I mean? Which
Right.
would still kind of suck. You got to figure out how to eat and shit out there, right?
Yeah.
But I later found out that they'll like give them protein bars and shit. They'll help them out,
Oh
right?
man.
Right. So what got me was one day I was watching it, and I swear to God, right across from this little lake that they were at, fresh mowed grass in a building, and I'm like, come the fuck on! How's nobody gonna see that?
Yeah,
That guy's
right.
mowing his grass and sees naked people across. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But anyway, so I was watching it the other day, and I was getting ready to go to bed. Actually, I had the remote in my hand. I was getting ready to turn the TV off, and I watched this dude. They were playing the previews for the next one, right? Because I watched it on this 24/7 loop, and they're playing the previews for the next one. And this guy picks this wild mushroom up, and he looks at it. They haven't had anything to eat, and he looks at it, and he looks at his partner, and he goes, ah, and he just starts chawing on it.
Fuck.
And that was in the previews, right? So I had to stay up and watch it because I was like, you can't fucking do that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you can't do it. And he eats like the whole fucking thing, and then he goes, huh, my throat's burning a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah. Somehow he makes it through it. Whatever toxin was in that
Yeah.
mushroom didn't kill him. But Sarah was like, because it come on, the preview come on again, and she was like, and I was like, that's bad. Don't ever, if you're not 100% sure you can eat that mushroom,
Yeah.
do not eat that mushroom. Because, and I might be wrong, but I think can't fungus like easily cross the blood-brain barrier?
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah, like fungus is one of the only things that you can ingest, and it can like infect your brain. It like can cross that blood-brain barrier and infect your brain like within hours.
Well, not only that, I mean, it can cause anaphylaxis. It can cause other things to kill you
Oh
within
yeah.
minutes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This dude just starts gnawing this fucking
Mowing
thing.
down, huh?
But I seen it on the previews, and I God, I gotta stay and watch this. I was
love it.
tired too, buddy. I had to
Fucking
stay and watch
maniacs,
it though.
man.
Woo, crazy.
it's 85 degrees outside.
Yeah.
Bro, that's
Come on,
hot.
take this hoodie off.
You gotta hit that one wheel.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna do a little one wheeling.
It's in the back.
Yeah, you gotta try it.
Well, I wore my flip flops. Is that cool on that thing?
Oh,
Go
yeah,
barefoot,
that's the
bro.
best, yeah.
Go barefoot, bro.
Sweet.
Barefoot.
Right on.
I ride my Crocs sometimes. So.
Dude, I
I think I had a pair of Vans out in the car even.
I've been riding barefoot, man. That shit's fucking. That's changed. That's been life changing.
Yeah.
Like I don't even want to fucking put shoes on.
Well, that's
I mean, yeah. I mean, because if you got to run it out, yeah.
Yeah, flip flops.
Oh, yeah, that's not
yeah.
fun.
Fuck that. I don't wear flip flops.
You won't go fast enough today to have to run it out.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right.
let's
Nah,
do it.
you're good. All right. Thanks for watching. Tune in. Are we doing the thing next? When's that coming?
It's the 20th, I believe.
I'm so scared.
Oh.
All right.
we'll see ya.